How you doing?
Okay. How you doing?
Oh, good. I'm good. Look, Diane, if I pushed you into anything...
I'm a big girl, Danny. I didn't do anything I didn't want to do.
Well, I sure as hell enjoyed myself.
It might be good. We don't let anyone know.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, the job and all.
I understand. Diane, as close as we've got, I wouldn't want anything to come between that.
Me either.
Not saying I feel bad about it, but maybe it's a one-time only, being that things are so complicated.
If you think we can do that.
Absolutely.
You hungry? Get some breakfast?
No, I'll just jump in the shower, maybe.
Sure.
You go first.
Get a good look.
Waiting 20 minutes. They must teach him that in med school.
I'm sure she's doing something meaningful.
They said they'd have an answer for us this morning. Don't they have no compassion?
Big Book teaches us we're not the center of the universe.
I know. I got problems being grandiose.
Sorry I'm late. I had an emergency. It's good news.
Uh-huh.
Theo's red count is nearly normal.
Nearly?
It's within normal range. That means the red cells his body is manufacturing are reaching maturity.
So he's okay?
His leukocytes are a little high compared with his lymphocytes, but that just suggests some residual infection.
But no cancer.
No cancer.
Oh, it's a miracle.
That's what brings me back in here every day. Go home. Be a family. Bring him back in 6 months to be safe. I have to go.
Thanks. I really appreciate what you've done.
It's him at the top of the beanstalk.
Aunt Katie, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, honey. I'm just happy.
Nothing's wrong, buddy. You're not sick.
No more shots.
No more shots. Done with shots.
Morning, Andy.
Yeah, morning. Spilled coffee on my slacks in a hurry off the radio run.
Good morning, officer.
And a good morning to you, sir.
You're in a good mood.
That's because I just come from the hospital where Theo's blood test was normal.
Normal?
Within normal range.
Andy, that's fantastic. Ah, well, at least you got coffee. You know, the best I did is tap water mouth up under the faucet.
Yeah. What ho! And here's the first cop on the scene.
What's up, North?
Another dead cabbie. Gunshot to the head. Jogger over there comes up to the cab. Sees the driver lying there croaked.
Croaked? What's that, North? Some kind of frog reference?
Finds the cabbie dead, Andy. Quit breaking my balls.
Hey, I'm just kidding. You gotta lighten up, pal.
So, probably went down last night. The perp has him driving here, and then he shoots him.
Yeah, that must have been when he got croaked.
Now, it's a dangerous occupation, driving a hack.
And me thinking of doing that when I retire.
One behind his ear, the usual for cabbies. Rigor mortis started. He's dead 3-4 hours, probably.
There's a big hole. I figure a large caliber bullet.
No money. Let's get him out of there as soon as crime scene's finished up.
I'll get him to the morgue.
You know, it's beautiful down here by the river.
Danny.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I was
downstairs turning in some stop and frisks. I saw you come in.
We caught a homicide. Cab driver.
So are we still on for tonight? I'm making dinner at your place?
Sure. Hell yeah.
Okay. See you later.
Now, check this out.
Now what the hell's this?
It looks like a brokerage firm.
I think it's about your cab driver homicide.
Hey, you got your ears lowered.
Sipwitz and Sorensen were working the homicide this morning.
How's it going?
Taxi and limousine commissions ponied up 100 grand. Information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone killing a cab driver off the recent pattern.
We're assuming cops are ineligible.
Borough had Captain Bass put together a task force. Cabby got shot last week, Midtown South. Perp used a .357 tied to 6 other incidents.
What kind of incidents?
This one gun's linked to a convenience store stick-up in a drive-by. Midtown South cabbie's lucky he's still breathing.
That one just now, that could have been a .357.
We got ballistics standing by waiting on a bullet from the morgue. We should find out real quick if there's a match. Bottom line worries, we got a whack job.
Whack job with a grudge against cab drivers.
We've been on this week's detective. Homicide squad, robbery, intelligence. It's your case. No one's looking to jump your play. We're just hoping to share information.
Absolutely.
I got my top-level people, my best interrogators.
John, our PAA will get you situated.
Everybody's okay with this?
Anything we can do, Captain.
Over here, please.
Hey, guys.
You okay, Andy?
I'm fine. Why, don't they seem okay?
You don't seem quite yourself.
Well, then who would I be? I mean, if I'm not myself, it must be somebody.
Theo's blood test was normal.
Hey, that is great, Andy.
Thanks.
Look, I wouldn't worry about this task force thing. Cab driver shot, possible serial killer. This high profile. So
I'll tell you one thing. Any major interviews, they get run by us.
How about we go get caught up on them other incidents?
Yeah, okay.
See, maybe did they miss something at Midtown South?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, let's go talk to these top-level people. Let them explain how it's done to us poor working slobs.
How about you, Danny? Are you okay?
Diane and me, we gotta locate this girlfriend of Denby's, Lauren, before IAB moves on us.
You figure Medavoy gave away the store?
Nah, Greg's tougher than he looks. Martin's more or less told him and Cohen, we don't find this girl to confirm our version, we might as well hand in our badges.
Listen, nothing bad is gonna happen.
You know this.
I do. I'll get us caught up by the experts, huh?
Okay, Andy.
Andy told me about Theo. It's great news.
Yeah, definitely. How's it going with you?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. Me and Andy get to play patty cake now with Captain Bass and his task force.
I talked to Denby's dispatch. He's got a 2 p.m. pickup on 2nd Avenue at 6th. I left word I'd meet him there.
So that'd be me meeting him then.
I go, it's just him playing games.
I'll meet him. I'll get that girl's number. Then she can confirm that they had Jill's boy hostage.
Exactly what part of this is. You know what I mean? I specifically asked for the record. Not now. I specifically asked for the record.
Detective Russell, this call came for you.
What's this now?
This jerk, Ray DeSalvo, he's doing time at Rikers. Grew up with Bobby.
What's he want?
Wants me to come see him as a favor to Bobby's memory.
That cabbie got shot Midtown South. He's downstairs. First day back, he didn't want to come all the way into the station house, but I charmed him into it.
Diane, she got some message from a guy, Ray DeSalvo.
DeSalvo? Wasn't it him that shot Bobby to IAB?
Wants me to come see him at Rikers.
This half-assed lowlife. He gets himself into a jackpot. Asks Bobby to help him, and then he shops him to IAB for helping.
No kidding.
DeSalvo's out at Rikers, and Don Kirkendall's out at Rikers. This could absolutely be DeSalvo running another number with the Rat Squad.
I gotta see Denby too. I could swing by Rikers first.
You be careful with this guy.
Look, you need me in on that cabbie?
No, you go do what you have to.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna do that. I'll be on the air.
Sure.
That's great about Theo, Andy. So happy for you.
Thanks.
Joe Rodriguez, looking for Detective Sipowicz.
Hey, Baldwin, you want to sit in with me on this?
Sure.
Being we're like a couple of orphans with your partner that's tied up in court and mine's off on some secret mission. Get your beverage. Guaranteed to steal this coffee in the 5 boroughs.
No thanks. I'm on shift. Had to give up a back and forth to JFK for this.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in.
That where you got shot?
Look, could we just do this? I already talked to detectives.
This other cabbie shot last night. Ballistics matched the bullet to one they dug out of you.
Cabbies are getting shot left and right. Why don't you talk to that dude?
Kind of tight-lipped, rigor mortis and all. Took one to the back of the head.
Guess I got good luck.
Yeah, you must live right. Other leads we got go nowhere, Joe. You're our only live one. So anything you remember might stop another cabbie getting shot.
I picked up 2 black guys, both half in the bag, outside Elmo's bar, corner of 9th Avenue and 48th. They jump in, say take them to the moon room. I don't know the place. They say pull over, one's got out a piece.
Did you resist?
I gave them the money. Fat one booked before the other one even took it. Then for no damn reason, the one with the money bust one in my arm.
You describe him?
My age. The one was obese. It's not like Big Pun obese. Just say like 300 pounds.
What's Big Pun?
Big Punisher, man. Rap dude so fat he couldn't leave his house. Died off his heart stopped.
Oh, what about the other one?
Long and skinny in a black leather pork pie hat. I overheard Fatty ask him after he shot me why he'd do it. He called him Benny.
This Benny that shot you, even though you were being cooperative, is he like maybe crazy or something?
Crazy or high? Say, why don't you go bring these guys in,
Yeah, why didn't we think of that?
I go back to work now?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
That's a real asshole.
Oh, no.
You Elmo?
Says so on the side.
Like that music.
My man got taste. How's about 2 shots on me for New York's finest?
How about we stick with the program, Elmo? You answer our questions and save the grease for someone else.
Grease? Man, that's a sincere offer.
So, Elmo, this cabbie got shot last week. He says he picked up 2 guys outside of your bar, both of them half in a bag.
Describing any 2 out of dozens of guys coming through here on a daily basis.
Allowing us to finish our thought. These 2 were black. One of them's fat, runs with a tall, skinny guy in a black leather hat. Name might be Benny. That ring any bells?
Benny. Right. Like the other detective said, it don't ring a bell.
That's all you got for New York's finest? Cheap house drinks and a hand job?
Say, I don't think you're trying hard enough there, Elmo. How about we do a shake test on one of them bottles up there? See if it's got those little dead bugs that show it's been refilled maybe 9 times. Why don't you have my partner here, that one that says it's Chivas Regal?
I got my mind set for replay, detective, but it don't ring any bells. Now, you're welcome to hang out, see if anyone comes by fits the parameters.
When we find out you're holding back, I'm personally coming to kick your ass.
You like this with everyone?
You know how some guys are. Trying to get him into a program for aggression avoidance.
I'll give you a yell when I'm finished.
I don't know you.
I'm Danny Sorensen. I'm a detective at the 15th.
Oh, right. You're Sipowicz's new partner, huh?
So how do you know that?
Relax, man. It's not like I'm wearing a wire. Want to check? 15th is where my pal Bobby Simone worked, God rest his soul. I was expecting Bobby's wife.
Detective Russell, she's still upset. She doesn't want to open that door.
Meaning Bobby. Comes at me, too. Being upset he's gone. Me and him grew up together.
So what do you want?
If Bobby was still with us, he could tell you I'm in here on a bad rap.
He would, huh?
That bar I worked in, I wasn't aware it was a mob-type thing.
DeSalvo, you want to chat? Maybe you should call Don Imus.
Danny, right? Call me Ray. I need help. I'm going stir crazy in here.
So you're looking to get some play?
You know, there's this asshole in here spraying crap on your squad, Don Kirkendall. He's looking at some kind of deal in exchange for bringing you down.
So?
So I figured you're taking some heat. You could use some help. You guys are right guys. Maybe something good come out of this for everyone.
Meaning what, Ray?
I bring this up on a possibility like that. Not like anybody's ever gonna know where it came from, but something could befall this guy. Accident-wise or so forth.
Forget it, Ray. I thought we were talking about you wanting help getting time off your stretch.
We were. Does that mean you'll help?
I'd have to look into it. Here's my card.
Anything I could do to help, Danny, I'm there.
On the gate.
Here you go.
All right, thanks, John.
Lieutenant, I wish they could solve this homicide so you can get your office back.
Yeah.
Detectives.
What? You look like some sick giraffe.
Fellow in the coffee room with Detective Russell says he's got information on your case. I thought you guys would want to talk to him first.
It's real devious, John.
Thank you.
Good work there, John.
This is, Freddie. Says he's got information relevant to a cab driver shooting.
He didn't tell you what?
He's pretty closed-mouthed.
What's up there, Freddie? You didn't tell Detective Russell what you know.
I'm all about the reward money. Just want to make for certain I'm talking with the right people.
You got information?
You got to do with the reward.
Rewards based on information leads to arrest and conviction.
I got to eat, man. How about some kind of advance?
Well, let's see what you got to offer.
Freddie, we can't trust each other. Where does that leave us?
Last week, brother wears a leather hat and his fat-ass drinking buddy next seat at the bar. They's bragging on to the bartender how they capped some cabbie.
What's the bar?
My usual, Elmo's.
Elmo's?
Bet. Seemed like they and Elmo was tight. You know, Elmo is a broker. He rents guns. These two clowns was talking about getting another piece taken off a liquor store.
There's your advance.
All right. This mean I got a shot at the big prize?
Man's got a right to hope, Freddie.
Write your name and a contact number.
Elmo's day just took one ugly turn.
Yeah, he's a real beauty.
Don't ring a bell. I'm gonna ring his bell.
Hey, Balder. You gotta calm down. You know, learn to roll with the punches.
Is that so?
Yeah, take it from me, pal.
Detective Russell couldn't make it.
Oh, so she picked you?
Yeah, she asked me to come see you.
One of my customary stops here. You'd be surprised. During the holidays, it's a mecca of industrial communion.
I'm assuming just a stopgap for you, waiting on your trial.
It's surprisingly satisfying, completing a simple task. try not to think about the future.
Okay, can we just get to the point?
Quality I admire in others. Sadly, one of my own shortcomings, which I'll learn writing my personal inventory.
You told Detective Russell you were going to try to get in touch with this Lauren who was watching Jill Kirkendall's little boy Frank.
Lauren, right.
Here's my pitch, Denby. We got cops in trouble for something they didn't do. You're a cop. You were a cop.
I should do the right thing. Problem is, I'm not sure I can help you.
Ah.
I couldn't tell this to Detective Russell, but Lauren happened to walk in on me. I was throwing a hump into her twin sister, Wendy. I swear it was mistaken identity. The sister deceiving me too high to know the difference.
Identical twins.
My mistake was probably taking the situation as an opportunity to invite her to participate, as opposed to claiming outrage at the deceit.
You figured what the hell?
I am, however, on better terms with the sister. A simple solution might be use her, say it's the real girl. No one would ever know the difference.
Or how about we just stick to the truth?
That's another way to go. An address on Wendy and phone number. I don't know where Lauren is.
Thanks.
Yeah, send my deepest apologies to Detective Russell if I misinterpreted her motives or I was too forward. She's been agreeable to my negotiations in the past.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't kiss and tell.
Once more, Elmo. Tall, skinny guy in a black leather cap named Benny and his porky buddy. That still don't ring a bell?
No, I don't know no one called Benny.
You know about a 357 that these guys used to shoot a cabbie last week?
You must have thought I was kidding back there, Elmo. Holding out, you were candidate for a beating.
Come on, man, get him off me.
I'm not hearing nothing's gonna get me off you. We know where those boys got that 357.
Man, I can't say nothing about that. It would be wrong.
Wrong? What, it's like privileged communication, a gun dealer and his client?
Wrong. Like it's the people's right bearing arms.
Whoa, so we're talking about the Second Amendment. It's a big world out there, right, Elmo? Folks like Benny got a record. They can't just stroll into some gun shop and come out with a shiny new Glock.
No, sir.
So you perform a public service.
How about we reel this back into where Benny got that 357?
My man's name is Lenny, and he did rent that 357 off me.
We already knew that, Elmo.
I rent him. What people do with them after, I got no idea.
No, that's not Elmo's problem.
You rent a car. You don't know. Does someone decide to drive it off some cliff? Well, I'm in the rental business, too.
You're an entrepreneur.
That's it.
And that's how come we know you take a cut out of any money gets taken in with your guns by those poor felons that run afoul of the system.
And for which we're gonna lock you up unless you start helping us now. Lenny, Elmo, right where we can find him.
Can I go now?
No, I think maybe you want to stick around. See how it comes out.
Call us mistrustful, and after you've proved to be so trustworthy.
Gotta be the next building.
Yo, what's up?
Lenny. Lenny. Hey, what's your hurry, pal? Your legs are moving faster than your brain.
What's this about, man? Damn, I just came from jail.
You just come from jail?
Just left. Got popped jumping the turnstile trying to get uptown.
When was this?
Last night?
You were in jail last night.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Yes, yes. No, they're happy to. We'll get the message. Yeah, put them down in a little box.
Denby, you couldn't locate that girl, Lauren.
Being she hates his guts?
Best you could do is an address and a phone number for her sister, Wendy. He also sent along an apology for yesterday.
You see DeSalvo?
Hey, Bobby wasn't friends with that guy.
I think when they were kids, Bobby used to keep him from getting his ass kicked.
Then I could have used Bobby there today, because I wanted to kick his ass myself. He offered to have Don whacked. I mostly just listened.
You think it was IAP? Seeing if we took the bait?
It's hard to say. This guy, it could have been freelance.
I'll reach out to this Wendy, see if she can put me onto her sister.
I wouldn't use Denby as a reference.
Maybe I'll reach out based on mutual abuse. We could start an I Hate Harry club.
We picked up this Lenny Shelton. Minimum, he's who probably shot that cabbie in Midtown South.
I'd like to have my closer in on that interview.
Absolutely. We got Lenny in the pokey. You want your man could do the interview himself.
We could come in behind if he needs help.
Is that okay with you?
Oh, let us know if you need us.
What's that about?
That is about how Lenny don't mean a dick, except he is who shot the cabbie in Midtown South.
Who is not is whoever whacked that cabbie last night.
No. The key to that is this sleazy bartender we got in interview 3.
How do we know that? We know it wasn't Lenny pulled the trigger on that 357 last night because he was in the system.
No, Lenny only rented that gun from this Elmo that don't know the 70s are over, and he has been lying to us either directly or by omission all day.
Detective Sorensen, former ADA Cohen returning your call.
We got this.
You find Lenny?
We found him.
Nothing personal, Elmo.
What was that for?
Just doing my job, you know? You giving us information in drips and drabs like you've been, lying by omission.
You asked who I rented that gun to, shot that cabbie. I gave you Lenny.
Elmo, I'm having a great day. Please, don't mess it up. You know the saying, fool me once?
Who'd you rent that gun to last, Elmo? Last chance. Little jail time do wonders, widen up that big world view of yours even more.
No, man, I can't be going to no jail. What about my bar? I got no one to watch it.
Well, padlock it. You can open it back up in 3 to 5.
5 days?
Check Elmo, Mr. Positive Thinking.
3 to 5 years, nitwit.
Oh, okay. Listen. I didn't want to cross this whack job. His name is Hector. One of them buck-crazy Nicaragua Contra cats trained for combat. I rented him that 357 yesterday.
Where are we gonna find this, Hector?
He's supposed to bring it back by the bar in an hour.
Tell you what, Elmo. Being you've been so damn cooperative, we're gonna offer you the opportunity to help yourself.
Help myself? I don't like the sound of that.
Wait all day in court to testify, never get called. And then yesterday at IAB, you probably forgot you even had a partner.
You're kind of unforgettable, Greg.
Elmo, say hi to Captain Bass out in the van.
Yo, Captain, I'd just like to say this is most very irresponsible.
So this Hector, is he usually early or late?
Man, I hardly know the cat. Time before he was punctual. Just might piss my pants before it's done. Yo, Hector.
What's up, man?
Get you a drink?
What, do you think I'm some kind of homo? Maybe he likes blondes, huh?
I just don't feel like chatting is all.
So what can I get for you, man?
Chin.
Got something for me?
Get my deposit. I'm gonna need it another day.
Freeze! Get down! You, get down! Get down! Damn! All right, give me an ambulance for this guy.
We got anyone shot?
Yeah, we got one perp down.
Let's get crime scene and the shooting team down here.
15 squad to Central. Have an ambulance respond to Elmo's bar.
You okay, Andy?
Absolutely.
You Lauren Sky?
Why? What do you want? Oh, man. No. No. Why are you hassling me?
I talked with your sister. She gave me your address. I'm not here to hassle you.
Then why are you here?
Jill Kirkendall was my partner. That was her son you were watching upstate in Canandaigua.
What? Jill who?
Jill Kirkendall. That was her scumbag ex-husband, Don, in business with Harry Denby. Bleached hair, big teeth.
Denby? Screw him. You friends with Denby?
Yes, screw Denby. I'm not a friend of his.
Because if he's banging you, let me tell you.
You want to get back at Denby? I need you to tell some people what was going on upstate.
What people? Cops?
No one's looking to jam you up.
Sure. I heard that one.
I need you to tell these people how Denby and Don were keeping my partner's son in that house and how they told her they'd kill him if she didn't help them get away.
And what if I don't?
Then I'd take you in as a material witness. Meantime, check for outstanding warrants. And while you spend the night in jail, we toss your place.
You don't have to do that.
So, about my partner's son.
I remember something about a kid in the house. Did you say it was a boy?
Frank, about 11. Ring any bells?
My memory's not so good. But I could say anything you want for $100.
And you don't remember them calling you up telling you not to let that boy go until they said it was okay?
That's what you want me to say? I'll say that.
Look, do you remember or not?
Harry brought up some amazing stuff. I was so loaded that week. The whole thing's a blur.
Hey, Katie, it's me. Yeah. Can I say hi to him? Hey, Squirt, how you feeling? Yeah, how was school? Well, Daddy will see you real soon. Yeah. We can read our chapter book.
And I was complaining about how boring squad work is. That was enough excitement for a year.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Hey. Yeah, good thing that guy missed. I kind of like you like this.
Ballistics matched that 357 with your case.
Yeah, I figured that.
We're gonna move back down to Borough with this thing. Guess that breaks your heart?
Ah, it's been fun having you.
Good night.
Good night, boss.
Thanks for the use of your office.
Sure.
The girl, that's a dead end.
You talked to her.
She was so stoned she hardly remembers being upstate. She vaguely remembers Frank being there, but she couldn't say one way or the other if they were keeping him.
Look, DA has enough from Martin to throw at the grand jury. Figure let the court sort it out.
So we get indicted.
We've got to hope it doesn't come to that.
We'd never get convicted.
Have we got a case? Sure. Cops' credibility against a scumbag like Don, but you never know about a jury. Maybe 3 years ago, it would have been a slam dunk, but after Luima and Diallo and Central Park, even if we do get an acquittal, there's profound career damage, plus a departmental trial.
And this is what IAB wants.
It could be out of their hands. Look, you need something to prove your story's right and Don's is wrong.
Unbelievable. I'm really happy for you, Andy.
It's gonna be all right, Danny.
That was real good, Mary. You always make a good meal.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry I seem preoccupied.
Guess you got a lot on your mind. How's it going with IAB?
Mary, you don't want to get too involved. They could come looking to talk to you, and you'd want to be honest saying that you don't know nothing about all that.
I'm not snitching for the rat squad, Danny. Just trying to be a part of your life.
I know. I appreciate that.
I mean, if we can't be in each other's lives. What's that?
911 from Rikers. It's this Ray DeSalvo I saw before. Listen, Mary, I gotta go check this out.
Now? 8 o'clock?
Look, I gotta go deal with this. I'm sorry.
Well, when are you coming back?
I don't know. You might want to go home. Whatever you want.
So, Don Kirkendall is dead. Ding Don.
Yeah, huh?
Should make you happier than you look.
What's this about, DeSalvo?
What's it about? It's about our little conversation from before. It's about how I done my part.
You did what part?
I took care of him.
You took care of him how?
Hey. I can't say more than that.
You're damn right you can. Because Don Kirkendall got shanked in the shower by those Colombians he ripped off. You didn't have dick to do with it.
Who's your news service you're so sure?
I came here passing a whole gauntlet of corrections officers, you prick. You don't think I heard what went down? Probably you called Diane to start with, after hearing the Colombians were planning a move on Don. And you thought you'd get out in front of it.
Careful calling me a prick, Danny. Because you and me, we talked before. And I'm prepared to tell those internal affairs guys all about it.
How about I taped our little conversation before with this? Like I've been taping our conversation now, you weaselly little scumbag. You think we're stupid? After you ran that IAB number on Bobby Simone, we wouldn't figure you to try it again?
No, Danny, you got that wrong. Bobby Simone was my friend.
I wouldn't be holding out much hope for you knocking time off your sentence, Ray. I'd be working to find more ways to pass the time.
Oh, look, don't go like that.
On the gate.
Look, I was just running my mouth. It all worked out, right?
Hi, Danny.
Don Kirkendall's dead. He got shanked in the shower.
I heard. Leo talked to Martens. We're off the hook.
So it's no Don, it's no case.
Martens says the books are closed.
Don's dead. Case falls apart. You know, this probably means that Denby gets a walk, too.
That is one dark cloud on a silver lining, huh?
Talk about 9 lives. It's gonna be tough on Jill.
Jill's better off with that jerk dead.
I guess that's right.
Am I keeping you from something?
I'd rather be here.
Then be here.
Daddy? Is it time to go to school?
No.
Then why did you wake me?
I just wanted to give you a hug. I love you, son.
I love you too, Daddy. I'm tired now.
Go back to sleep.
Katie, about Theo getting better.
You'll be able to make it to the open house on Thursday?
Open house?
I wrote it on the calendar.
Oh,
I have an ice cream.
It's too early for that, Theo. After lunch. Look who's here.
Hi, Daddy.
Sure, you can have an ice cream.
Andy, the other kid.
What, they'll be traumatized?
Well, just make sure he eats it over there.
All right, come on, buddy. So, you having some fun out here?
How come you're not at work, Daddy?
Because I'm your dad and I want to see you.
Whoa, somebody's in trouble, huh, Daddy?
Yeah, that's right. Here you go. All righty.
I want to be a cop.
What happened to being a pilot?
And I want to chase alligators and snakes.
Oh, like that Australian nutcase on TV?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get to be whatever you want to be, Theo. And I'm going to be there to back you up.
Whoa, somebody's really in trouble.
All units be advised, that's a confirmed 1013. Officer shot at 2nd and B.
Katie, I'll see you later, Squirt.
What's wrong?
I got a cop shot.
Bye, Dad.
Yes.
Where's he? Right over there.
Eddie, what happened?
A stationery store was hit 4 blocks away, and he came over the air. Black male, 20s, denim jacket, black do-rag. So we pull up on these 2 guys, one of them fit in the description. As soon as we open our doors, one of them books, and I chase him down the block.
Guy with the do-rag books?
No, the other guy, he was wearing a blue shirt. He's turning to run up into this apartment building when he hit a shot. I mean, she was wearing a vest, you know, but...
The guy with the do-rags who shot your partner.
Yeah. I hit a shot, I turn around, I see do-rag, stuff the gun into his waistband and take off. He's like a half block away. So I run back, I get Cheryl into the car and over here. I was right to chase the other guy, though.
Nobody's saying you weren't.
Thank you.
Anything else you can give us on this shooter?
Not much. I mean, it jumped off so damn fast.
Detectives, real quick, though.
Wait here.
Tell Cheryl I'm right outside.
She's stable right now, but keep it at just a couple questions.
Cheryl, did anybody notify my husband?
He's on his way.
Cheryl, give us a description on this guy.
Light-skinned, black guy, 20s,
Big?
like 5'8", thin.
Shaved head, hair, goatee.
Where's my husband?
Oh, he's on his way. Just hang in there.
Meanwhile, you got half the cops in this city outside the door giving you their strength, okay? Lean on us.
What else can you give us on the guy who shot you, Cheryl?
Get it out. Get it out.
What'd you put in her?
Get it out.
Are you stick her with something?
Get the bullet out.
That's it.
Get the bullet
You
out.
gotta go.
I'm down.
That's it.
Hold it.
Take a breath.
Get it out.
We need heparin. And call D2
Get it out.
Eddie, this shooter, you said he fit the description, came over the air on a stationary stick-up.
Right.
So you must have got a decent look at him before you got out of the car to chase the other guy.
Now, Cheryl's the one that spotted him, but yeah, I saw him for about half a second.
Could you ID him?
God, I hope so. Oh, look, this is Cheryl's husband here. I was right leaving him by herself.
Everybody's clear on that.
Eddie, what the hell happened?
Cap, it jumped off so quick.
You returned fire?
I wasn't there.
Where the hell were you?
I was in a foot chase with the second guy.
You don't abandon your partner?
Captain, she always told me to let her handle herself.
Did we not talk about this? Huh? Did you not give me your word you look out for her?
Captain, this ain't doing nobody any good.
Get your hands off me. Oh, my God.
What's going on?
She might be bleeding internally. We're going to find out where it's coming from.
Okay, sweetheart. Everything's gonna be okay.
Didn't do nothing wrong.
It's okay. It's all right.
Stick around. Thanks.
The partner told Danny he was pursuing one of the perps into that building until he heard the shot.
Uniform secured the building right after the shooting.
According to the super, the state police came by last week looking for a black male in apartment 2J.
We got the cashier from the stationery store robbery. When you're ready?
I'll take that.
We'll check out this apartment. Okay?
Maya, right? Why don't we step over here? I'm Detective Russell. What can you tell me about the guy who robbed your store?
He was a black guy in a red t-shirt and jeans. I told the cop already.
I know. I need a more detailed description.
Then I think I should talk to my mom.
About what?
About, getting involved.
Whatever you say is between us.
Yeah, that's what you guys said to some guy 2 streets down who testified against some dealers, and now he's got a tombstone on his forehead, okay? In my neighborhood, fools retaliate.
Over at Bellevue, there's a cop with a bullet in her chest. You know how she got it, Maya? When you called 911 asking for help, that officer responded. She and her partner went looking for the guy who stuck his gun in your face. She got involved for you. And that same guy is probably the one who shot her. Want me to drive you down to the ER so you can tell her you're looking the other way? Then how about stepping up?
He's like in his 20s, dark skin, and I guess like 6 feet tall.
That dog.
As opposed to a goldfish?
I hate dogs.
Either it's prone to laryngitis or someone's holding its muzzle.
Open up! I can take it.
That's solid call.
But we got a cop shot.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to do it right. Let's try the fire escape.
Keep your eye on this door here. Kick out the window and go in?
All we have is the super saying that the state police came to see this guy. It's going to be a little tough to justify the search.
Now, we could say the window was broken.
If it was smaller panes, maybe we could knock one out, unlatch it. But this, I don't know if we can do this.
Give me the word. I'll kick this thing in right now.
If they were smaller, we could just kick out one of the panes.
Yeah, well, it ain't, Greg. So what's the call? Because we're standing here like ducks.
I don't want us to be the ones that blow this case off some illegal search.
Then let's go.
Hey, do me a favor. Keep an eye on this window.
All right.
Yeah, Tori Jameson, black male, 20s, Manhattan address. Okay, thanks. Super gave us a heads up on a black male living in 2J. The state police came looking for him a week ago. Tori Jameson, I'm running him through BCI.
Anything from that stationery store cashier?
Detailed description, but I wouldn't count on her for giving much more than that.
She said the perp was light skin, around 5'8".
Dark-skinned.
10:30 in the morning, residential street. Nobody sees nothing.
How's that cop?
She's in the OR.
How's the partner?
Messed up.
We went up to the fire escape on 2J. There's a sheet covering the window, but somebody's in there with a dog.
Yeah, I'm here.
The big dog.
Great, thanks. It's got a warrant out for failure to appear.
That's all we need. Let's hit it. Come on, guys.
And Diane, how about getting Tori's mugshot and put together a photo array for that cashier?
Sure.
That dog is loose. I'm taking it out.
Can a dog hold a gun in its paw, you think?
No, but they can lock their jaws onto your calf, their sharp teeth sunk into your flesh.
Worry about the human.
Let go of the gun! Throw the dog!
You move your eyeballs toward that gun, we open up. You let go of that leash, we open up.
Please don't shoot my dog, man! All right, get up on your knees and hold the dog tight.
Now secure that dog.
How?
Do it!
How? Tell me how! What's in there? Closet. Come boy. Come on. Here we go. He's in.
Back off. Back off! Get that stupid thing off your head.
What's up with the gas mask?
I thought you guys gonna throw tear gas at me.
Ain't used tear gas in New York since the First World War.
All clear. Ain't nobody yet tell me what the deal is.
Just be happy you're still alive and shut your mouth.
Got crack in a crack pipe here. That's the window we were at?
My gut told me not to bust into this place half-cocked.
I love that gut.
Hey, Pokey.
Tips are coming in hot and heavy.
Anything legit?
We got anti-crime checking a couple out. That cashier didn't recognize Tori from mugshots.
Liquor store held up over on house and we got to deal with them. Where's Jones and Minute Boy?
They should be right behind us.
Get him on the radio and have him respond.
Right away. Any word on that shot cop?
She's still in OR.
Hey, man, am I not entitled to know what the hell I got yanked up in here for? Or did I wake up in the Soviet damn Union?
No, you're entitled.
Thank you.
Where were you this morning, Tori?
What am I in here for?
Oh, you know what you're in here for.
Ooh, mind game. Hey,
You stopped by a stationery store on B?
nowhere near B this morning. I walked straight from my girl's place on 6th to my pad on 2nd Avenue.
You weren't walking when that cop was chasing you into your building.
Wrong guy. Nice try, though. Hey,
We bring that cop in here, he's not gonna recognize you.
if he does, it wouldn't be the first time I got mistaken for another brother.
Oh, so this is you preparing us for him picking you out.
Look, it happens to me all the time. I got a familiar face.
Well, this time it's gonna be a cop IDing you, not somebody mistaking you for some dickhead they sat next to in the homeroom.
Okay. So this cop says it was me. What am I gonna get railroaded for?
So this is you feeling out what the charge is before you decide to get straight with us.
Look, I just want to know what this is all about. That's what this is.
This cop's in trouble, and he needs to account for his activities this morning, which involved him chasing a guy that looks a lot like your skinny ass into that building on 2nd Avenue.
Tori, you stop outthinking yourself and you tell us about running away from that cop before you make us jump through hoops proving it. You just might do a little good for yourself in the process.
We should have started here, guys.
We're here now.
Okay? It was me.
All right, this male cop and this female cop, they got out of their car and you booked.
I got some child support misunderstandings.
We don't care why you booked.
Fine.
All right, last thing. Your buddy that you're walking down the street with when those two cops rolled up on you, the little light-skinned black guy with the do-rag and the denim jacket, what's his name?
Look, no. He ain't my buddy, man. Look, I came through with what you guys wanted, so that cop can account for his whereabouts.
Your buddy, while you were beating feet in a different direction, he shot a female cop.
Whoa, hey, I don't know his name. I just saw him around the neighborhood, and he just happened to walk alongside me when those cops pulled up, man.
Tori, who are you closer with? This guy that you're walking with or your dog?
What does Psycho have to do with this?
Well, you give us this guy's name, and you'll be scratching Psycho's belly the end of business today. If not, they got laws on the books for dogs attacking cops.
Don't you hurt my dog, man.
Hey, this is your decision, Tori. Psycho's fate is squarely in your paws.
Name gotta come up?
You were never here.
You're gonna call my sister so she can go get Psycho.
We will.
Andre Cutler. Don't touch my dog, man.
This gonna be better than hitting the lottery.
We got him for the perp and a stick-up on that stationery store.
You see what these cops done to my eye?
Name's Mitchell Dunn. He resisted.
I'm suing you guys, I'm suing the city, and I'm gonna sue the mayor.
Shut your mouth.
What's this?
What's this? Setbacks to greenbacks, that's what this is.
Stationary stick-up.
What? I ain't stick up no store, and I didn't shoot no cop.
Yeah, we got a reliable tip says otherwise.
Put him in interview 3 and wait there.
Lottery.
What's his name? Mitchell something?
Mitchell Dunn.
I don't think he's our shooter.
He fits the description the cashier gave me to a T.
Yeah, but this tourist we just talked to gave us an Andre Cutler.
And we tend to believe him.
Cops put a beating on him.
Hey, Diane, you want to go with Mitchell and we'll go find this Andre?
No, I want the shooter. The three of you get going. I'll handle this.
Lieutenant, he resisted.
Who gave you the tip he was in on the stationery store?
A stool. Said this guy definitely hit the stationery store, then shot Cheryl.
So this resisting take place on the street?
Apartment hallway.
Who saw it?
A couple of people. A couple of his buddies.
How different's their version gonna be?
Lieutenant, we're looking for a cop shooter. You got this crack pipe and rock on him? And this. Yeah, toy gun. Which we didn't know that at the time.
It's looking like this guy wasn't involved in the shooting.
We were told that he was.
Hold off on your paperwork. And don't vouch for this yet till you hear from Nick.
Yes, sir. Yes.
This cop, Cheryl, she married? Got kids?
Got a husband on the job.
Captain at the 6-7.
Don't know about kids.
How's he taking it?
He's taking it out on her partner when we last left them. And it don't appear the partner did anything derelict.
Her husband maybe felt the partner should have stayed with her, backed her up.
I know, but per book you go after him. Partner didn't do nothing wrong.
Then everybody should drop it. If it was a male partner who got shot, same circumstances, no one would be blaming anybody. A cop went to apprehend a perp who was going to do anything to avoid it, and it went bad. Period.
How about this guy?
Looks good.
Here we go. Do-rag, denim jacket.
Diane, hang back and cover us in case we lose him.
You hang back.
All right, I got him. They'll have to remind me why I didn't shoot you right here in the street.
Shoot me now. Get him out of here.
Come on.
Danny,
Yeah. Hey, what was that all about back there?
don't ever do that again.
What, ask you to cover us?
Both takedowns today, you've worked it so I'm in the background and away from the action.
Diane, I was...
Danny, don't ever do it again.
All right.
This him?
Nuh-uh, Martelli.
This the guy killed Cheryl?
Just step aside.
Martelli, clear out.
Come on, move on.
Do you want to kill nobody?
What's this killed Cheryl?
We got word 10 minutes ago.
That's not very smart tipping our suspect.
Yeah, Andy, I'll be up in a sec. I just heard.
Yeah.
When the time is right, we should talk.
You take off last night, you don't come back, you don't call. At what point did I turn into your punching bag?
I'm sorry, and that's what I want to talk to you about.
Well, what makes you think I want to listen at this point? I cut you so much slack, I'm tired of it. Danny, if you can't hold up your end anymore, then just be honest with me. Save me some time.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I can't hold up my end anymore.
That's it. You're not even gonna try and work it out.
You need to move on without me, Mary.
Because you already have?
Certain things have happened, made me realize that I'm not the guy for you.
Certain things, huh? Danny, this is the part where you say don't think what you're thinking.
I care about you. And what we shared meant a lot to me.
What do you want, Danny? Is bouncing from relationship to relationship enough for you? Well, that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna miss out.
We both know it's been half-assed for a while.
Whose fault is that?
Mary, you asked me to be honest. The truth is, I can't hold up my end anymore.
Can or won't?
I don't know if there's a big difference between the two.
There is.
Then I guess both.
That's too bad. Take care of yourself.
For all the stupid things I've done, things that may have hurt you, I'm sorry.
Noted. We work together. Please don't embarrass me.
You know I wouldn't do that.
Man, what are y'all trying to do? Keep me out the view of the media until my wounds heal?
Media? So you're still high, I guess.
Man, don't even try this off on me. I want what happened to me on the record.
Oh, what have I got here? Why, it's a civilian complaint form. Now, how did I get my hand? Well, I guess I must have brought it in intentionally so Mitchell could get what happened to him on record.
All right, then.
Yeah, maybe I should go back into the squad, put this on the south end of my to-do list so Mitch could have a chance to quit running his mouth.
Said we cool, man.
You know how long the line is outside of cops waiting to take your damn complaint?
Look, I'm sorry, man, all right? Can we just do this? Please? With the complaint division or something?
So the buzz is wearing off. That's good.
Tell us what happened.
12:30, I'm walking with 3 of my boys, and we was...
Whoa, hold on. What's with these 2 stick-ups today?
And I don't know nothing about that.
Wow, they seem to know a hell of a lot about it.
Have you given a statement on either of these?
No, man. Look, I'm here to talk about the physical assault I took on my person this morning at the hand of 2 cops.
Well, your complaint don't mean dick if you committed 2 felonies before lunch.
Mitchell, they got witnesses, picked you out of a stationery store robbery and a liquor store robbery.
They're moving on you with these.
Look, I'll deal with those things, which I did not do, later. I want my brutality case on the record so I can seek financial repercussions.
Financial repercussions, the media. Maybe we should just wheel a chalkboard in here so he can map out his parade route.
Getting bounced around by those cops is definitely a positive for you, Mitchell, but only in terms of getting some rhythm on these 2 felony stick-ups. That's what your bumps and bruises are worth.
How much are they worth? And I ain't saying I did either.
We'll check it out with the detectives who caught it, with the DA.
All right, look, how about make both of those robberies go away, neither which I'm gonna discuss, and I'll back off the brutality thing.
Relax.
Make them both go away. This guy. Diane.
Did it work? Yeah, he's open for business. Good. The suspect we got for your stationery store, turns out he's also our guy for the liquor store stick-up. Cashier there picked him out of a photo, right?
But the cashier at the stationery store, Maya, she's a scratch. Her mother called a little while ago and said her daughter's not going to testify no matter what.
All right. So what do you need?
Well, to get this guy off the beating he took, we're pretty sure he'd deal if we dropped the stationery stick-up. Make him go for the liquor store only, plus resisting.
I'm okay with it.
Get someone from the DA's office down here to sign off. When you're done, have the 2 uniforms who collared him do their paperwork, voucher the evidence. The cop who died, this is her husband. Captain, sorry what happened.
What's going on?
Well, we're following up and...
Heard you got the shooter.
We have a suspect we like.
Where is he?
My detectives who caught it are talking to him right now.
I'd like to be in on it.
We can look in if you want.
Fine. Let's go. Come on.
There's a language problem here. Hey, this suits us fine, Andre. We got witnesses put you at that crime scene.
So you go ahead, you stick to saying that you weren't even there. That shows you're a liar, you got something to hide, and we're done.
I'm not saying I wasn't there. I'm saying I wasn't there when no cop was shot.
So when were you there?
Before it went down, obviously. Look, two cops roll up, and I had a brief conversation with this cute little female cop. About what? She asked me to stay put. I told her I had places to be. I walked away.
And she stood there waving at you.
Okay, maybe I ran away. Look, I gotta warn her, I'm not gonna lie about that. But I mean, come on, man. It's a lady cop, acting all badass. So I figured if she wants to take me in, then earn it. Now, as far as to who shot her after I split, you're the experts.
Again, Captain. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cut out.
Yeah, I'll page you when things firm up.
Thanks, Arthur. I appreciate it. Hey, let me talk to this guy.
That's probably not a good idea, Captain. Come on.
I want him alone.
Yeah, I know you do.
2 minutes, off the books.
Little lady, stop! Come here! Come here! Look at me! Remember me! I will get to you, boy!
I mean, who the hell was that?
Shut up. Come here. Get in there.
No, I'm gonna say, who the hell was that?
That's the husband of the dead cop.
John, you gonna let him roam the hallways?
He's a captain. He can do whatever he damn well wants to.
You don't want to do this, okay?
You can't give me that much, huh? After what he took from me?
Hey, you want this asshole to take your job away, too?
You think I give a damn about my job right now?
You break this guy's jaw, you blow the case. We know you give a damn about that.
Hi, ADA Valerie Haywood.
Diane Russell. We spoke on the phone. Got a couple things here for you.
I'm sorry to hear about the police officer.
Yeah, that's one of the things we've got. Guys, Greg Medavoy, Baldwin Jones, ADA Valerie, I'm sorry.
Haywood.
When you're done, we need her for the lineup.
Right.
We got a guy did 2 stick-ups today, used a toy gun.
Both cashiers thought it was real.
First stick-up cashier gave a description, but now she don't want to testify.
Yeah, second stick up, the cashier picked our guy out of a photo array.
And that cashier's good to go.
So we're looking to drop the first one.
Why are you looking to deal with him?
Well, he was originally snatched up as a suspect in a cop killing. Maybe got leaned on a little bit.
Anything else I need to know?
That's it.
Almost all drug offenses, no history of violence. I mean, still, they're felonies. I take it you don't want to push for a persistent felony offender?
No.
We're probably not giving anything up. Even if he got both stick-ups, they happen so close together, they're same plan, continuous action.
He'd most likely get concurrent sentencing.
The first cashier, did she make a statement?
Verbal only.
Recorded?
No.
You know, there's no guarantee he doesn't turn around and get a lawyer anyway for maybe getting leaned on.
We're gonna fold in a resisting charge, too.
We like our chances.
I'm not gonna try and talk you out of it.
Appreciate it.
Good luck. I'm all yours.
Great. This way. When'd you start?
Yesterday. Spent the last 2 years in the Narcotics Bureau in Brooklyn.
Now here you are in the big city.
Here I am.
Cheryl's husband's a real hooked-up captain. He could have got her off patrol in a second, but she wanted to be on the street.
ADA Haywood, Lieutenant Fancy, Detective Sipowicz and Sorensen, Officer Verticana.
Where's our witness?
Right here.
Don't worry, we haven't been talking to him.
Such a quick look I got before I chased the other guy, I'm sure.
Quit psyching yourself out, Eddie.
Okay, here we go.
Do you recognize the shooter?
Take your time, Eddie.
He was so quick. Number 2.
You're positive?
Number 2 is the son of a bitch who killed my partner.
Okay. You guys relaxing there a minute?
What was that?
What?
If our suspect doesn't give a voluntary admission of guilt, voluntary, that ID never happened.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sure you will.
We spent 2 hours in shouting matches with the detective on the stationery robbery, getting her to drop the charge, Mitchell. And another hour in here back and forth with you. Now, you want to keep sitting there, you'll get rung up for both robberies. And then fill out the complaint form, and we'll toss it in the stack they use as a doorstop downstairs. We're handing you a break here.
So I go for the liquor store only, and the resisting arrest, and the other one goes away.
Yes.
Mitchell, listen, man. You're not getting screwed here.
I don't even know which way is up anymore, man.
You got knocked around by those cops, and that ain't right. But a cop got killed today, and all got wrong because of that stationery store you robbed.
But I thought you said I didn't do that one.
And we agreed on that because you got knocked around, okay? Those smacks you took, you are using them to your advantage by making sure you don't get charged with 2 felonies and risk serving both sentences consecutively. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Just want you to know that this is a mutually beneficial transaction. And you're not getting screwed here because we're not those kind of cops.
I got it.
The husband of the cop you killed? The one looking to rip your throat out a little while ago? Don't worry about him. Sit down. He's at a bar down on the corner. Now that you're boxed in, he doesn't want to do anything to screw it up.
'Cause guess who that was picked you out, Andre?
Whatever. The dead cop's partner. That's what you call a star witness.
And when he gets up on that stand in his uniform, starched and pressed, hat on, medals gleaming, pointing his finger at you, your legal aid attorney is gonna crawl under the table.
Well, that cop can say whatever he wants.
Oh, he is. He's saying that you shot his partner. You stuck the gun in your waistband. You hightailed it up 2nd Avenue. You.
The only thing her partner isn't saying is why. You don't know. Now, we're kind of wondering ourselves.
Now, you can keep your mouth shut, and you can let the DA fill the words in for you. They'll say you woke up looking to kill a cop today.
Or you can tell us what went down. Try and help yourself out a little. Because, Andre, you can use all the help you can get right now.
You got picked out by a cop.
It ain't right. It just ain't right having little female cops out there. Look, I got adrenaline, okay? I got survival instincts. And if a cop that's gonna search me is gonna find my gun and it's gonna put me back in jail and a threat to me, then it's on. Look, I didn't even realize what had happened until I was half a block away. She shouldn't have been no cop. Not around me. I didn't wake up wanting to kill nobody.
You gave it up voluntarily.
Great work, Detective.
Listen, this guy just admitted to killing a cop, okay? So do whatever you want with the idea.
Nothing's a lock until he pleads. You realize that, right? And if he doesn't, I have to go to trial with a tainted ID.
Maybe we should have this conversation some other time, because I can see how broken up you are about us losing a cop today.
Don't use that as an excuse for your behavior, and don't imply that I am insensitive to that police officer's death.
All right, then what do you want? An apology? Okay, I'm sorry, bottom of my heart. How's that? Can I get back to work now?
I heard you were married to someone in the DA's office.
Yeah, what about it?
I also heard she was an excellent prosecutor who respected the system. And I have a hard time believing she'd tolerate you trying to steamroll her like you're trying to steamroll me.
What do you want from me, counselor?
I want good evidence. That's all I want. You don't have to invite me out for beers after work. I don't have to be on your weekend softball team. Just give me good evidence and I'll get you convictions. Agreed?
Yeah, agreed.
I'll get a video team up here to record his statement. Have a good night.
Hey, Lou.
I just need to know what's going on.
The shooter, Eddie picked him out. He's confessing. My partner's taking his statement.
Thank you. That's a comfort to me. And I apologize for losing my cool.
We're all devastated over this, Eric. Everybody.
She always wanted to be a cop. That's what made her happy.
I wish.
You wouldn't have pulled this before we started sleeping together.
Probably not.
You know, I went through the same thing with Bobby. As long as it takes for a female cop to earn respect, you can lose it in a second. By hesitating, backing down, having a fellow detective treat you like a kid's sister, and don't think the other cops don't notice it. I don't want it, Danny, and I'm not the kind of cop who needs it, and you've got to come to terms with that sooner than later.
I already have. You don't need to say another word about it.
You know, not to mention, if we get into a situation and you're looking over your shoulder worrying about me, you'll get your head blown off.
Done. Now, just to clarify, having embraced the separation of church and state here, if we go out to dinner and I hold the door open for you, are you going to kick me in the shin?
I'm not kidding about this, Danny.
And I'm not either. I have tied a bow on job conduct. Now we're talking about when we clock out. Would you kick me in the shin if I opened the door for you? I mean, I just want to know so I can stay on my toes.
You've embraced the rules of job conduct.
Bear hugged them.
Well, then I think that if I was with someone who did know how to do it right on the job, then I suppose I would encourage that someone to feel free and do it right when we've clocked out. Like opening a door if you wanted, or whatever else inspired him. Danny, if you've got things you need to work out, I don't want to get in the way.
I tied a bow on that, too.
Hey, how's Dale?
Oh, he's asleep. It's fine.
Where are you going? What's this?
I'm going back to sleeping at my place, Andy.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just don't need to be spending nights like I have been.
Why not?
Because it's confusing.
Theo's fine with it.
It's confusing to me. Today in the park, I could see that you're ready to be in Theo's life fully now that he's better.
This is great.
This is just what I needed to cap the day off.
I'm sorry, Andy, but I don't want to wait until you tell me I need to go.
I'm not about to. Come on, Katie. We got a nice system going on here.
I love Theo and I love you, but I'm not going to go from being your wife, which I was, Andy, for 11 years, to being your live-in housekeeper and babysitter.
Theo needs you.
And I'll be there for him.
I need you.
For what? For how long? I mean, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Then I have to go home, Andy. I'll be by tomorrow to get him to school.
You're one of my blessings, Katie.
You too, Andy.
Sick bastards.
Mardi Gras ball?
Yeah, it's supposed to be legit, but it turns out it's these degenerate swinger types. Plus, the promoter boned us. You know, oversold us to double capacity. Totally overwhelmed us.
Who's that?
That's the victim's kid. Girlfriend's watching her.
Everything will be okay.
Deborah Johansson here on one of them 3-day I Love New York packages.
Who's the guy?
Her brother, he's local.
You calling in?
Victim's girlfriend about 10:45 p.m. Her and the victim's daughter on their way back from the Lion King when they discovered her.
Let's keep the little one out of here.
Hey, Phil, how about getting a room for the girlfriend and daughter till we're ready for?
Check, we're booked to the gills.
Feely, find a room. Pull up your security tapes.
You know, this could be it for me, Andy. I mean, this could be my job.
Could be worse, huh, Feely?
I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
I'm Roger Johansson, Deborah's brother.
Detectives Sorensen, Sidwitz, Russell.
She's got to go to a hospital, or at least get out of this room.
Is she up for a couple questions first?
She said the guy that did this was wearing a mask. Like a court jester mask from this Mardi Gras ball I guess they got going on.
I'll be real quick.
It's my idea, her coming out and visiting. Kept telling her how safe New York's been.
Hey, Sarge.
You staying here, too?
No, I live over on 2nd Avenue. My place was too small, though.
Can we get uniforms at every exit and snap up anybody in a court jester outfit?
And maybe get some men start going through the trash cans.
Was he white, black, Latino?
I don't know. The mask.
Could you tell by his hands?
He had gloves on. Where's my daughter?
We're putting her and your girlfriend in another room.
The worst part was when I was tied to the bed. After he left, knowing that my daughter would see me like that, and there was nothing I could do.
All right. We'll get you out of here.
Please don't let my daughter see me like that.
There's like 56 costume shops in Manhattan.
Call when they open up, see who sold or rented court jester outfits, if they paid with credit cards, if they got security cameras.
That's what I was gonna do, yeah. So Fancy, he's got that computer training course next few days. Gonna get the squad wired up. Hey, even money, Greg's addicted to chat rooms within a week.
Detective Jones.
Hey, morning, Diane.
Morning. Guys get any sleep?
Couple hours, another 10 or 15 years, I'll get used to this detective chart.
Any word from the hospital?
Yeah, her and her brother are still there. I talked to him a little while ago. He thinks she'll be ready to come in and give a statement in another hour or so.
Anything jump off?
Yeah, Feely talked to his Keystone Cop security force, found out that some asshole dressed in a court jester suit was hitting on all the female guests down in the lobby. They warned him first, then they told him to hit the bricks. Feely's guys say there must have been at least 5 of these jester idiots prancing around.
Belmont Hotel, that's where your rape was?
Yeah, what about it?
DOA in room 813.
You sure it was the Belmont Hotel?
Just talk to the cop at the scene.
Maybe connected to the rape?
Gonna have to talk your buddy Feely off the roof.
Head of security's Tommy Feely, retired out of the 3-2. When you see him, let him know I'm waiting on those security tapes from last night.
I'll have Greg meet me there.
The rape was in 407. Let us know if they look connected.
Any semen from the rape kit?
Lab tests out for DNA and blood type.
Plus, I'm checking anything on court jester suits with the local costume shops when they open up, seeing as it wouldn't be too fruitful calling now when they're closed.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah. Worst 24 hours of my life.
You got anything on this?
Housekeeper found him about 8 a.m. Beat, choked, pinky finger cut off.
This was a full-on brawl. No one heard nothing?
A couple next door heard some yelling last night around midnight. Maybe a scream or two. Pegged it for some kind of sex deal off of that Mardi Gras disaster we had here last night. Had a rape assault, too.
Yeah, we heard.
You think they're connected?
We just got here. Who's the room registered to?
John Williams, paid in cash. Gee, I wonder what the odds are of that being his real name.
Sipowicz is waiting on those security tapes.
Yeah, let me go check on those, assuming I still got a job.
It's Mike Sturdivant. I've had prior contact with this bum. He's a pimp. Cell phone in his pocket.
We have a future detective in our midst.
That's my goal, sir. Oh, found this under the coffee table.
Are you giving me the finger, officer?
So who went through his pockets?
That security guy. He had him emptied out by the time I showed up.
Feely? He was on the job, right?
And he should know better.
You want me to run the cell phone numbers?
No, slow down there, Tiger.
Absolutely. It's all yours.
Brain him with a phone, looks like, and then strangle him off with the cord for dessert.
Yeah, white pimp, huh?
Yeah. How about that, D?
Can I get you some coffee or something?
Oh, we're okay. We really appreciate you coming in.
I just want to get this over with and get back home.
We understand.
How's your daughter?
I talked to her on the phone from the hospital. I still don't know what to tell her.
Were you able to get any leads on who might have done this?
Not yet.
What we need to do now, and I know it's going to be difficult, is get a formal statement about what happened last night.
Can you do that, Deborah?
I'll try. We were all supposed to go to the Lion King last night.
Who's we?
Me, my girlfriend Kathy, who came up with us, and my daughter, Rachel. A couple hours before, though, I felt a migraine coming on, and I couldn't go. I should have gone, though. I should have just toughed it out. Around 9, I went down the hall to get some ice for a cold compress. The pain was so great, I couldn't focus.
Did you lock the door behind you?
I shut the door with a deadbolt out so it wouldn't lock shut.
Was this guy already in the room when you got back?
And he choked me. And he told me he'd kill me if I made a sound. And I turned my head to the side so that I could breathe because his arm was crushing my windpipe, and I saw the mask. It was this white mask with these scary, red, smiling lips. I felt like I was in a nightmare.
It's okay.
And then he raped me. And he beat me, and I told him he didn't have to hit me, that I wouldn't scream or make him stop. But he said, shut up, and he just kept on hitting me.
DOA at the Belmont's a pimp. The room was registered under a bogus name.
We pulled the last number dial from his cell phone. It came back to a Stella Kensington. Based on her priors, we figure her for one of his whores.
Yeah, we deputized this cop Ramos. He's picking her up.
You run into Feely?
Yeah, he's had better days for sure.
Where's those security tapes I've been waiting on all morning?
He was getting an earful from Hotel Brass last we left him.
He needs to get his ass over here with those tapes.
Yeah, I'll call him right now.
Is everything all right?
That rape victim from last night's in interview 3.
Got you.
All right, take it easy. Diane, all right?
Yeah. You know, Andy, I don't want you to think that by not talking to you about it, I'm pulling something over on you.
And what would that be?
Oh, come on, you gonna make me say it?
You don't have to spill your guts to me. Every detail of your life.
Yeah, but I've been wanting to talk to you about this. But I guess I was afraid that you'd tell me to quit, and I'm not about to.
I wouldn't tell you that. There are things I would tell you regarding the job, repercussions and so forth if this gets out. But I figure you know about that.
I do.
I know Diane does. She's happy?
Yeah.
You're happy?
Definitely.
Okay, then.
I didn't know Bobby. So in that sense, I don't feel I'm betraying him. I just don't want to feel like I'm betraying you.
No, you and me are straight.
I appreciate that, Andy.
You're happy. She's happy.
You rent jester outfits? Can you check? Thanks.
No. Court jester.
All right, thanks.
All right, look, you don't know what I'm talking about. You probably don't carry him, right? Yeah, I'll wait.
How's it going in there?
She's still in a lot of pain.
I can imagine. You okay?
Yeah, Detective Jones here. I'm Stella.
There's... Okay.
What's his problem?
I was gonna ask you. Right this way.
You need a telephone book or something?
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I was just offering.
Mike Sturvin, Stella, how long has he been pimping you?
He's my manager.
We ran both of you for records. There's nothing in there about 2-week lounge gigs in the Catskills?
2 years I've worked for him.
He called you at home last night at 9:30.
So?
It was the last phone call he made.
The last call he made last night.
Last phone call he's ever gonna make.
Oh my God.
What was the call about?
He was going to a poker game over at the Belmont. Said he was going to be unavailable and wanted to make sure I was on for my 10 o'clock date. Oh my God.
Did he say who he was playing cards with?
No, but Brenda might know. That's his bottom lady. I'm meeting her for lunch, so I could ask her then.
We'll ask her.
What do you mean for lunch?
Struthers, over on Lex at 12:30.
So, you were pretty steady, or was it more the bachelor party, Shriner convention type thing?
Book solid.
Huh. I'll be darned.
Brenda's last name?
Martin.
Brenda's a midget, too?
It's little person, asshole.
Like I'm supposed to know that.
You know, you're not so tall yourself.
Is Brenda a little person, too?
No, she's big. Blonde hair. Poor Mike. He was a special guy.
We could lock you up till after lunch to make sure you don't tip Brenda for whatever reason, but she's been pretty helpful.
No, I'm cool. I won't talk to her.
You can go then.
I knew a midget in high school. Lindy Overacker.
Yeah, huh?
She was voted best school spirit. Spunky little thing.
Would you ever go there?
Would you?
No, I asked you first. Well, it stays in the room.
I guess, under the right circumstances, you know, business trip, something like that. Yeah, I'd give it a whirl. Would you?
Never thought about it.
Well, it's not like it's been keeping me up nights.
What's this?
Oh, that midget woman left it. Can you call her up and arrange her getting it back?
Little person. They don't like the way.
Okay. Can you just take care of it for me?
Hey, guys. Got the security tapes, plus employees lists, Mardi Gras guest lists, everything I could think of. I don't suppose you got any leads on the rape, huh?
Who's the suit?
Oh, Andy, can you and me talk in private real quick?
Who's the suit, Feely?
Lawyer from the hotel. They want to try and settle with the rape victim ASAP.
We're gonna go have a conversation with the DOA pimp's bottom lady.
Any movement on that?
Nothing past what I just said.
Are those the security tapes?
Right here.
Yeah, we're gonna need tape from the front desk camera. See who checked into room 813.
Think they're connected, the rape and DOA?
I don't know yet.
What do you say, Andy? Brokering this sit-down would go a long way saving my job. And what I gathered, because of the PR jackpot the rape and murder got us in, they're talking major numbers here. Could be a nice windfall for these poor people. You guys can be in the room if you want.
You sure, Feely? I mean, we wouldn't be putting you out.
Come on, Andy.
Go ahead. I'll take care of this.
Thanks a million, Andy.
What's up?
Deborah, there's a lawyer here for the hotel. And because of what happened, apparently they're ready to make you a settlement offer. I don't know anything about the numbers or what they're going to ask for, but I'm sure it's going to involve a confidentiality aspect, not talking to the press and the like.
Do you think we should talk to him?
Do you feel up to it?
If not, I'll tell him to get lost.
I guess we gotta deal with it sooner or later.
You tell me what you want to do.
Will you stay here?
Of course.
We'll talk to him, I guess.
Deborah, my name is James Edelman. I'm an attorney representing the Belmont Hotel. And on behalf of my employers, I want to tell you how deeply sorry we are for what happened.
Thank you.
Now, I'm here right now to offer you a settlement, but I'll walk out the door if this is a premature conversation. I do not want to offend you.
I understand.
Now, the alternative to a settlement agreement that we can make happen today is you taking the hotel to court. And if you did, you'd win, as I'm sure these detectives would tell you.
These detectives are not part of this negotiation.
Forgive me. But after you'd win, the hotel would appeal. And then this process could go on for years, keeping you mired in the details of what I'm sure is the worst experience of your life.
I want this over with. I want to go home.
All right, I will cut you a check for $500,000 today. And you will not have to give a third to an attorney, although I'm not trying to talk you out of getting one. $500,000, $500,000. And you can start healing and get on with your life in financial comfort.
What do you think? Oh, it's up to you, Deborah. I can't tell you one way or the other.
I want this behind me.
How do we do this?
I've got a car outside. We can go back to my office right now. Do you need them for anything else?
No, we're done for now.
Thank you for being there for me. It really meant a lot.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Freak show they had there last night. The hotel's teeming with freaks.
So 3 calls out of Deborah's room yesterday. 1 to 911, 1 to Roger's apartment, and 1 at 11 a.m. to an office at Allied Insurance in Astoria.
Deborah's brother work insurance in Queens?
No, he works in the city.
Well, I'll check out who this is. Have him come in.
Andy, Can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
I guess you figured out, Danny and me, we've gotten close lately.
Yeah, with you two having to cover for me the last 6 months, which I never got a chance to thank you for that.
I mean, close, like, intimate.
Okay.
Is it? With you? Because I'll tell you, that's part of what's been eating me up. How you'd feel about it.
Comes a point when you have to find a way to be happy, or at least be willing to accept it when it comes your way.
But then there's how I feel afterwards. And if I'd known I would have felt that bad, I never would have gone through with this. Not just for my sake, but for Danny's too.
He's still a kid in a lot of ways. If you think this is wrong like this, maybe you give him a heads up before he leaves his feet more than he already has.
It's been almost 2 years since Bobby passed, and I'm more screwed up now than I was then.
Maybe it's tougher now because you're waking up. You're coming alive.
Maybe. All I know is it's so unfair. It'll always be unfair, him leaving that soon.
Thanks for coming in, Jimmy.
Sure.
How long have you been working for Allied Insurance?
Oh, going on 3 years now. So, you think now maybe you could tell me what investigation my name came up in?
Do you know a Deborah Johansson or Kathy Alderson, Jimmy?
No.
So neither of them called you yesterday?
Why? What are they saying?
You think maybe we're getting off on the wrong foot here, Jimmy?
Okay, I went to high school with Deborah and Kathy. Is something wrong?
So one of them did call you?
Deborah did, seeing if I wanted to get a beer with her.
Then why'd you just lie about it?
After high school, we had, I guess you'd call it an affair, which damn near broke up my marriage when my wife found out. So, I lied because I'm married, okay? I got kids.
So you and Deborah had sex yesterday?
Absolutely not. We had a couple of beers, like at 3 o'clock in the lobby bar of the Park Crest Hotel. She wanted to have some closure. That's how she put it. That's all. But I would sure like to know what she's saying and who she's saying it to.
Deborah was raped and beaten in her hotel room last night.
Oh, jeez.
You had no contact with her after drinks at 3 o'clock?
No. Oh, my God, she's not saying that I raped her.
We're asking you. Maybe things got out of hand.
I don't even know how to respond to that other than saying no.
Who can vouch where you were last night?
My wife and kids. I was home. But please, I can't tell my wife what this is all about.
So then you wouldn't mind giving us a confidential DNA sample?
What is going on here?
Hopefully it's you telling us the truth.
Listen, I'm married.
Yeah, we got that part.
Okay, we had a couple beers, and me and Deborah, it's always been hot between us, and we got a room, and we had sex, and I left at 4:30 and went home.
Did you ejaculate inside of her?
Oh, jeez, I have to answer that?
Unless you want to mull it over and we'll stop by your house later on and see where you're at with it.
Okay, I did. But ask yourself, if we had sex in the afternoon, where's the sense that I would rape her later and beat her? Why isn't Deborah telling you this? Because this is what happened.
And we'll check it out.
So, Deborah's a good person otherwise?
You know, a little lost, I guess. Bad luck with men, bad luck in general.
Do you know her brother, Roger?
Oh, he was kind of a slime ball. Had a problem with drugs. I think he has AIDS now from shooting up or who knows what. Look, where do I stand here?
Where are you gonna be the rest of the day in case we gotta get a hold of you?
Not at home. I'll be at my office sitting at my desk until you call me. I'll spend the night there if I have to.
If your story holds up, you'll be getting back to your happy home, such as it is.
Brenda Martin?
No.
Over here.
Well, that little person horse said Brenda was big. I didn't think she meant...
No, me neither.
Stella already told me about Mike.
Just like we asked her to.
So I take it you're sitting here means you want to help us find whoever whacked him.
Hell yes, I do. Mike was always good to me. Plus, I got this cross charge pendant I wouldn't mind seeing get tossed.
Yeah, we can work with you on that.
Talked to Johnny Dumont. Him and Mike been hanging out a lot lately. Matter of fact, Johnny invited Mike to a poker game last night. Now, I mean, I don't see Johnny having the guts to kill anybody, but he was definitely going to be playing poker with Mike last night.
Any other names get mentioned?
No. You know, I knew this was going to happen someday. I mean, Mike always had to be walking around with a big roll, you know? I mean, 7-8 grand sometimes wrapped up in a rubber band in his pocket. And that stupid-ass diamond pinky ring.
Where are we going to find this Johnny?
Throwing back Boilermakers over at Smitty's on 3rd. That was me and Mike's spot. That's where we met Johnny.
So, you're one of Mike's girls, huh?
Yeah.
He keep you pretty busy?
Mm-hmm. Busy and protected.
All right, Brenda. We'll take care of that collar if you're playing straight with us.
Okay.
So, this Mike dealt with fringe stuff, I guess, huh? No offense.
Specialty acts, he liked to call it. Could get you anything.
So, like little persons, big gals, obviously.
Grannies, amputees.
Huh.
Crazy ass Mike. You know, I remember one time, this pervo German guy comes to town, right? And he tells
You know,
Mike,
that's cool, but I think we got everything we need here.
Yeah, good. We got to get going.
I really hope you nail whoever did this.
Thanks.
How you holding up?
Okay, I guess. Thanks. Saw my daughter finally, talked to her.
Good.
Do you know a Jimmy Seisler, Deborah?
Yeah, I know Jimmy.
Have you seen him since you've been in town?
Yeah, yesterday.
Why didn't you tell us about it?
He's married, and I didn't want to involve him in this. But I see now that that was wrong, and I'm sorry.
So, you two had sex earlier in the day?
Do we really have to drag him into this?
Yeah, we really do.
We were just gonna have a couple of beers, but... Sorry. It's just that we said that more than a few times back in Steubenville. We'll just meet for a beer. You're right.
Did you tell the ER nurse who did your rape kit that you had sex earlier?
I didn't tell anyone, and if we could, I'd like to keep it that way. I really don't want to get him in trouble with his wife. He's a good guy, Jimmy, and it was my stupid idea. I called him.
It's just that something like this, as far as the investigation, it's better to be completely honest, even if you don't think it's our business knowing.
Just felt so guilty afterwards. And, you know, thinking about it was that guilt and probably the alcohol which triggered the damn migraine made me stay in the hotel last night. I feel another one coming on.
We'll get you back to the hotel.
Can I use the restroom first?
Sure. Come on.
Good. Thanks. That was the hotel lawyer. Deborah's brother Roger just left with a check for $700,000.
He dicked him up 200 grand?
And he asked that 90% of the settlement be listed as general damages, i.e. pain and suffering.
General damages are non-taxable.
The lawyer said Roger knew his way around the fine print.
Did you run him through BCI?
Yeah, Roger's got 3 arrests for bad checks in Steubenville, receiving stolen goods in Massillon. Deborah's carrying 18 grand in credit card debt.
She has unprotected sex with this Seisler a couple hours before she's raped, and she don't tell nobody about it.
He's married, so maybe she is just covering for him.
Or maybe she needs a sperm donor, and Jimmy's her man. That way the rape kit comes up positive, even if there is no rape.
And someone beats her like that so it'll look authentic? Everything she said so far tracks, so we need to be really careful how we tread with her. We're wrong. She gets from this department 10 times what she got from the hotel.
Where's your girlfriend, Kathy?
She's babysitting Deborah's daughter at the hotel.
Let's get her in here.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll be right with you. I'll drop her off and bring back Kathy. Make sure the two of them aren't alone together.
We got a guy might be in on that DOA pimp.
Check out the tape in the VCR of the front desk. There might be a good shot of your guy checking in.
All right, tape of the hotel hallway, people walking in and out of that room.
Hotel only has cameras at the front desk, lobby, and exits.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a lot on my mind.
Well, is there anything I can be doing here? Anything you need from me?
Yeah, what I need right now, Danny, is just a little air. Some room to figure out some stuff for myself.
Well, you can talk to me about it, whatever it is.
And you'll want to fix it, and you can't. I just need a little room.
But we're okay.
We're okay.
Mike Sturdivant, Johnny?
I've never been too good with names.
How are you with faces?
Yeah, okay, Mike. Right.
When did you see him last?
Dates, time frames. Never been too good with those either. Like, ask me when my mom's birthday is. You think I'd know that, right? Huh?
Where were you last night, Johnny? And we'll leave your mom out of this for now.
Out and about?
Happened to stop by the Belmont Hotel at any point?
Nope.
Now, unless you've got an evil twin story that you're prepared to float, I'd say that's you checking in at the front desk of the Belmont Hotel last night, Johnny. And there's a guy looks an awful lot like you on security surveillance walking in and out of room 813 last night. And guess who we found murdered in room 813 this morning?
We live in the electronic age, Johnny. I don't know if anybody's broke the news to you yet.
So I was there. That don't mean I killed Mike.
Sure as hell does mean you killed Mike as far as the DA is going to be concerned.
Well, why don't you check that surveillance tape of room 813 and see who else maybe was walking in and out other than me and Mike, huh?
Don't recognize him.
How about I give you a hint? That way, I didn't actually tell you who it was.
No, Johnny, I'm not in the mood for hints. See, judging by your general disposition, we figure you're the one whose job it was to lure Mike into the room. Then you closed your eyes and plugged your ears and started humming yourself when the real business started. So now you're gonna tell us, not hint, who the muscle was and save yourself 20 years in the process, because I know you don't do time good.
Tony Posada. I told Mike it was a $10,000 buy-in to the game. I dummied up a role to show him I had the same. Tony was supposed to make it look like a setup, you know? Take off me and Mike as soon as we walked in the door. And Tony, he goes at Mike with a blackjack, and Mike ducks it, and they go at it like two hurricanes, you know? Off the walls, into the bathroom, over the couch, and Tony's just bashing Mike's head in with the damn phone. He's kneeing him in the nuts, and finally Tony gets that phone cord around Mike's neck and just... Tony walked away. Mike didn't.
Couple of hiccups, but overall, a pretty airtight plan you put together there, Johnny.
This knife I found on you. Use it to cut off Mike's pinky for that diamond ring?
He was dead already. What's he gonna need his ring for?
Thanks for coming in, Kathy.
We're cutting it kind of close as far as catching our flight home.
Yeah, well, when a settlement happens, this big flags go up and we have to look into things.
Like what?
You know Jimmy Seisler?
Yeah, I went to high school with him.
You know about Jimmy and Deborah working up a sweat at a hotel room yesterday?
First I've heard of it. What?
Check our thinking here, Kathy. Deborah and her brother cook up this phony rape scheme. Make it happen the night of the Mardi Gras party when all hell's breaking loose to begin with.
She screws an old friend from her hometown, so later the rape kid will come back positive. Begs off going out because of a headache.
You take the kid to the Lion King. She fakes the rape. You walk in at a prearranged time.
Hotel gets its checkbook out.
How about that beating she took? How'd she fake that, huh?
For 700 grand, you take the beating.
50 grand. Deborah settled with the hotel for 50 grand.
Kathy, they settled for $700,000 about 4 hours ago.
No.
Yeah.
Roger told me they settled for $50,000.
Well, then Roger con you too.
Kathy, this is what's happening, okay? Right now, all you're looking at is filing a false police report.
I want to go home.
Or you can keep up the act, and you'll be on the hook for felony fraud.
No one is gonna see any money. Everybody that doesn't come clean is gonna get time.
I want to see a copy of that check.
Maybe more than that. You want to see your bed back in Steubenville sometime in the next 5 years.
That son of a bitch.
What was your plan this?
That creepy son of a bitch.
Now, or we go get Roger's version, how it was your idea, and don't put it past him.
I don't know what happened. I swear to God, I didn't want to know. Roger said he'd pay me 10% of whatever if I took Rachel to the Lion King and came back to the hotel after and called the cops. That's it. That lying bastard. He said they got $50,000, not $700.
Let's get Deborah back in.
Give a heads up to the DA's office.
I'm here to pick up my scarf.
Yes, I have it for you right here.
Thanks.
But I'd like to introduce myself. I'm John Irvin, and I...
Let me guess. Little people issues.
Since I was a child. I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was 7, and it's had a stranglehold on my imagination ever since.
Don't worry about it, honey. Everybody's got their thing, you know?
I know, but it's still wrong.
Honey, I make my living off it being wrong.
We gotta make a run, John. Hey,
Any luck?
we're getting there.
If you have any follow-up questions, Detective, or however I could be of any help. Thanks for the scarf.
No. Thank you.
Back and forth, back and forth. This is really getting hard on me.
Sit down. Kathy flipped.
Flipped out?
Flipped from like lying to telling the truth.
So that 10% you were gonna cut her off the settlement, that's 10% of nothing now.
This is Valerie Haywood. She's with the DA's office.
Why?
To either put you in jail as a principal in a felony, or keep you out as a witness for the people.
Kathy went for the second one.
So right here's your chance. Otherwise, you risk ending up with the beating, no money, and the jail time.
And I understand you have a young daughter.
Why? What are you gonna do to her?
What are you gonna do to her?
If you give a full statement and agree to testify against the other participants, including your brother, at the grand jury or any subsequent court appearances,
Then you won't take her away from me?
then I won't put you in jail. And I'll recommend that you keep your daughter. But this is all contingent on your substantial cooperation.
Was it your brother's idea?
And you humped Seisler to trick the rape kit?
Who's the fourth?
Who do you mean?
Who put that beating on you?
Seisler.
Roger.
Your brother beat you like this?
I've been beaten worse. For nothing. And what I have to do every day to support my daughter. She's who I did this for. Plus Roger. He wanted to see the world before he died. He really thought it was gonna work.
Shame on you.
Jimmy Seisler, Detective Sipowicz. You can go home now. Don't worry about it. Just go home.
Brother doing that to his own sister.
You get that second perp?
Yeah, they're both locked up downstairs.
The hell is that?
It was downstairs. Tommy Feely sent it to you.
Look at this. Hotel crap. Cheap bastard.
If there's a shoehorn in there, I could actually go for one.
Can we talk later?
Sure. I'll stop by.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? I just picked up my messages. You got my sister here?
Yeah, she's here all right.
Well, what for? Hasn't she been through enough already? Hey, what are you doing?
Shut up.
Is this a joke?
I don't know. I guess a guy who would beat his sister bloody for a paycheck might get a kick out of this. Turn around.
Where is she? I want to talk to her.
Turn around.
Want a lawyer?
I would too.
What?
I'm trying to resist the urge to beat you like you beat your sister.
Go ahead. Beat me. Beat me bloody.
You all right?
Yeah, just a little chilly.
Well, you want to go back down?
No, it's okay.
One of those days that don't scrape off so easy, huh? This was Bobby's coupe?
Yeah.
He's always gonna be with us, isn't he? I can't compete with him, Diane.
No one's wanting you to compete. I just didn't expect it to be this hard. I've tried. I've really tried to let him go, but the more I've tried, the more I knew I couldn't get past it.
Then it's no good, is it?
I wanted it to be good. I really did.
Funny thing, I just talked to Andy and told him how strong the direction we were headed was.
Knowing all he knows, he didn't say how wrong this might be.
It's not the part I heard. Anyways, I guess I ought to take off.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Hey, if we hadn't taken the shot, I'd have wondered a dozen times a day why we never did.
Scarf, some kind of fabric. Body's arranged too neat. Gotta be a dump job.
And a book bag. I guess they don't call them book bags anymore. Backpack.
Yeah, panties are pulled down here. Tenant who called it in nowhere?
No.
Any ID in there?
Yeah, just a first name written in a bio book. Alyssa. Otherwise, lip gloss type stuff, fuzzy hair bands. They take all the stuff to school with them. It's got nothing to do with school.
Name of the school anywhere?
No. You know, my daughter writes in all her books. This was stolen from Katie Metavoy. And then her address and phone number.
Q-Skate Pro Omnibus.
Something for everyone. Arlington Academy over on 14th Street. My boyfriend in high school, his sister went there.
Let me call the school, see about her parents.
Queesquare Pro Omnibus. Wow.
Things that stick in your head, right?
Yeah.
Me and Tucker cruising along in the radio car when this Looney Tuner starts flagging us. Followed him down here, he shows us this guy.
I suppose it's too much to hope he's got ID on him, huh?
Look at his neck bruises.
A lot of discoloration.
Yeah, and these are definitely finger marks under his chin. This guy was strangled. Where might I find this wacko Looney Tuner?
He's over there by that jerry-rigged hutch thing. All right, we got no ID on our open-air loving friend here. When crime scene comes, just have him try to lift prints off all this stuff.
All right.
I'm assuming a lot of other people camp out here, right?
We've rousted 15, 16 guys at a time out of here before, mostly Mexicans. Hey, Danny, come here a second. You gotta check this out.
Hey, do me a favor and cover this guy up again.
Is it that kind of can-do ingenuity made this country great or what?
This guy knows something I don't know, that's for sure.
Yeah, that and something else, too.
Is that so?
This is my partner here, Detective Sorensen.
Okay. Okay.
Radio Shack's competition here is Nicholas Gilbert. Nicholas, tell my partner here what you just told me.
Well, you got some information for us, Nicholas?
I already said it. It's already out there already.
Like you, too, right, buddy? No, come on. Say what you just told me.
Nothing. Nothing.
You didn't see anything unusual last night, Nicholas?
No.
No? You just told me 2 minutes ago you saw two guys fighting over here.
No, I didn't see anything.
Hey, if you didn't, you didn't, right? I mean, you can't help us if you got nothing to tell.
Yeah. Except for how I saw them fighting.
Ah.
So who fighting?
Hefe and some others.
Hefe be the dead guy. Could you see who he was fighting with?
Oh, I don't know. Where they live, I have never, ever.
Why would you? You got cable.
Well, Nicholas, I think the thing to do is for you to come along with us right now.
Well, right now means after I pack my stuff.
No, we were actually thinking that your stuff would stay back here.
Oh, not without my stuff, I don't. It's me and it's my stuff together.
Oh,
we could get Officer Lindsay to keep an eye on your stuff.
No,
maybe.
if it's me and you, then it's my stuff with you. Okay? Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Whoa, which way you going?
I got it. Just keep moving.
Steady, okay? Steady, please.
I want to tell you, buddy, you either chip in or shut up.
Hey, look, back up, Nicholas, okay?
Okay, step away from the cart, please. Please.
Look, it's a package deal. Him and the cart. You heard.
And if he says he wants a sponge bath, we all jump in the tub?
Hey, Josh, show Nicholas here interview 3. That away.
Witness is suspect.
He's a witness to that DOA under the FDR. We think he can help.
He thinks he can help.
It's just gonna take a little deciphering, because right now he's out of his element and he's scared.
And crazy. Don't forget he's crazy.
Anything on the DOA?
Yeah, nickname's Hefe. This is a homeless camp we found him in, so you know.
Yeah, no resumes lying around.
Right.
He's got a microwave in there, a TV, and an electric can opener. This thing is dumps and a shrub, but at least he can get a can open nice and smooth.
Okay, Nicholas. We came through on our end with lugging the cart up and all.
You're all wearing metal. I could smell it. All you kind of guys wear so much metal and it hates me.
All right. You see that there? That's what they call a good faith gesture.
Okay, I was making a pot noodle in my microwave. When my microwave moves around, then sometimes when it comes back, it doesn't work for a while. It's gonna happen this time too, I bet.
So you were cooking, and you heard Hefe fighting with some guys?
I used to be like you. I really, really wanted to know things sometimes, but now people want me to die.
Hey, Nicholas, we're not gonna hurt you, and no one else is either. As long as you're here with us, you're okay.
Mauricio came in with me to watch a soccer match once, and he stole my socks.
Mauricio is one of the guys who was fighting with Hefe.
Uh-huh. I looked, and my socks were gone. And then he came back one day, and he was wearing them.
Mauricio.
The other one.
Is there a name wearing these socks?
And when you see him, you just gotta hide, because he might hear just one wrong word, and he just hurts. And he came up from behind Hefe and pulled him away from Maurizio by the neck, and what he did to Hefe made him go down to the ground. Never came up anymore.
Tell us who this guy is and we can pick him up, or keep it to yourself so he can choke you with a pair of disputed socks, probably.
It's okay. You can tell us.
Diego, shh.
All right, you know any places that we can maybe find either of them hanging out?
Mauricio, he begs at the country kitchen for booze money.
Where's this Diego hang out?
In the shadows.
All right, Nicholas, you just sit tight, okay? We're gonna get somebody to keep you company. You're safe here.
Okay if I put my watch back on now?
Live your life how you want to live it.
Is there anything we can get you, Mrs. Lipton?
No, thank you. When the school called me and told me,
Which we apologize for. We asked them to wait until we could tell you in person.
after they told me, after I could think a clear thought, I went to Alyssa's room and pried open her confidential chest. That's what she called it. She never let me look in there, but now it doesn't matter much, does it? I don't know what's here. Things she kept from me.
This is a big help, Mrs. Lipton.
Did Alyssa say where she was going to be last night?
She was supposed to be home. I've been working PMs this month at Bellevue. I'm a nurse, and I told my supervisor that I didn't want PMs, but I work in the coronary care unit and the regular PM nurse is on maternity leave, and it was either that or probably lose my job.
So you don't know where she was, who she was going to meet up with?
No, I don't. She'd withdrawn a lot lately. But they tell you, as long as your teenager's getting good grades and isn't using drugs or alcohol and keeps curfew, to respect their independence. So I did. And I don't know.
Do you know if she was seeing anyone?
I asked a couple times. She said no.
Any boys or men she was close with?
I don't think so.
Well, any men in your life who've been around Alyssa?
No. Alyssa's dad died when she was 9. Was Alyssa assaulted before she was killed?
There are some indications there may have been something along those lines. We can't say for sure.
So she wrote these for a creative writing class.
She kept them locked up in a box with other personal stuff. Mother never saw them.
Any other personal stuff stand out?
Not like these essays.
So in this one, we got the guy seeing her walk by on the street to and from school every day for a while.
Young guy, 20s about. Janitor, super maybe. She passes by his building on the way to school.
He flirts. She likes it. He's a cute guy. Muscles. He's older. He's funny. It's flattering.
And he walks a shortcut with her behind the building.
And that's the first time he raped her.
She's ashamed, keeps it to herself and steers clear of him until one day, on her way home, he's waiting and she can't hide.
And he says it's her fault for flirting.
This is where she describes his apartment.
Something makes her go there with him. Say she'll hear him out. Maybe she thought she could control the situation this time around.
We get a decent physical description on him in the second essay. Maybe enough to knock on some doors.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I wouldn't mind knocking on her teacher's door. See how he can put a grade on these so-called stories and think that should be the end of it.
Yeah, definitely do that.
DOA's 2 best friends are coming in with their parents. They canceled classes for the rest of today.
So that's where you go every day, huh? You sit in front of that diner till you got enough to get loaded?
Yeah. That's my patch, man. The people got theirs, that's mine.
You know a guy named Jefe?
Yeah, I know the chief.
How do you know him?
I've been sleeping down in this place. He was there first. And they're like a ramp type thing. I met him there.
You see him there last night?
Yeah. Later on, we talked.
About what?
Frostbite. I got it last year. Now I get cold, and it goes all white and tingly again where I got it. I forgot it on his face one time, real bad.
And who else was there swapping frostbite stories with you and Jefe?
Just him and me.
Diego didn't drop by?
Yeah, he might have. It's like 15 other guys sleep under their regular. Lots of other guys in and out all night.
Hey, we're not talking about all night. We're talking about when you were BSing with Jefe.
Yeah, Diego might have been there for that. You know, Jefe always got something to sip on, you know. Even if it's just like turpentine.
And so what? Jefe went stingy on you? That's why you started beating on him?
No. I left before that went down, man.
No, you were seen making it happen with your buddy Diego.
Scene? Who's doing all these scene? Is it Nicholas? Let me tell you, Nicholas
Sees a lot of stuff. You two guys seem too smart to be running and jumping out what Nicholas might be saying he saw.
And we're smart enough not to need your wise-ass advice.
I'm just saying, man, I was...
Well, we're just saying we got you standing over Jefe when Jefe went horizontal. So his murder lands on you unless you give us Diego.
No, man. I ain't giving up Diego. And that's the last I say his name.
You're making a mistake, Mauricio.
No. It's Nicholas making the mistake, man.
Oh, you're awful cocky for someone looking at a murder rap.
I just take it day to day, man.
Yeah, I'm Jim Sykes. I spoke with the detective Medavoy.
Yeah, I'm Greg Medavoy. Thanks for coming in.
Jim Sykes, Louis McCready. Our daughters, Joanna and Kelly.
This is just awful. Yeah, we're all very sorry. Detectives Russell and Jones?
Anything on who might have done this?
Nothing yet.
Would you two mind waiting here while we talk to your daughters?
It's a problem if we're in the room?
Our experience is that kids are usually more candid when they're not around their parents.
They've already been through a lot today.
We're not going to add to it. We just need to talk to people that knew Alyssa, and we need them to be honest.
Okay.
You two okay with that?
We'd rather hear if you need us.
Did either of you see Alyssa last night?
I didn't. I'm grounded this week. I can't even talk on the phone.
Did she say where she was going to be?
She didn't tell me anything at school.
Joanna?
No.
So you don't know if Alyssa went home directly after school?
I thought she did. Normally, I would have called her later, but
So Alyssa seemed pretty normal at school yesterday?
I guess so. Yeah, but lately, like the last month or so, she's been busy a lot, kind of kept to herself. Right? Kinda.
Busy with what, did she say?
No, but I guess a lot of people are this time of year. Like, they extended volleyball till 8:30 every day. Right? Yeah.
Did she have a boyfriend?
There was time last spring, but they broke up, and she said she was glad. And anyway, he moved to St. Louis.
Any other guys in her life she talked about?
No, not really. Lots of guys had crushes on her. She was so pretty.
There's nothing else you can think of that might help us? No. If you do think of anything that could help us find out who killed your best friend, just come by or call. Just you and I will talk.
Hey, Sarge, get an RMP to transport our guy in a cell over to central booking. We'll come down after we finish the paperwork.
Go look for Diego now.
Oh, we're supposed to wear our shoes out now, looking for a first name only homeless guy, no description, no places. No, we'll give it to patrol. Let the guys who know those streets look for this idiot instead of us walking around calling his name out like we're looking for a lost dog or something.
Hey, Andy, Danny.
Hey, how's it going, Gibson?
10 pounds. 20 more to go.
Good for you, huh? Let patrol have it.
Yeah, I still feel like going out though anyway, okay, Andy? I'll grab up someone in anti-crime and you do the fives on Mauricio.
Hey, Gibson. How's it going?
Since you asked me 5 seconds ago.
No, the 10 pounds. You look good.
It's a bitch, isn't it? How'd you lose the weight, Andy?
Stress.
Hell, I should be coming in at 95 pounds then.
Hey, you remember your niece, Cynthia?
Why wouldn't I?
How's she doing anyway?
She's good. She moved here to the city a couple of months ago. Job switch.
No kidding, huh?
She asked about you a while back. I figure I did my part already, though.
Hey, I should tell her I said hi next time you talk to her.
You tell her. I got a number right here.
You got one of them hand pilots.
Christmas gift for my kids.
Yeah, huh?
I'll be taking a hammer to this by Easter.
This is the worst thing they've ever had to deal with here.
Before I started, they had, I think, one suicide, carbon monoxide, but that was years ago.
We have these papers Alyssa wrote for your creative writing class. What was the assignment exactly?
I don't really give out assignments. I just tell them the format. They come up with their own topics. That way, at least I don't get 18 versions of the same thing.
What did you think when Alyssa turned this topic in?
I thought they were very powerful. She was extremely talented.
So you weren't disturbed, troubled?
When she handed in this first one, I was greatly encouraged. The raw, visceral, angry detail, the conviction of it.
And when the second one came?
I was concerned, certainly, but I didn't know what to do.
You mean other than asking her about it?
Last year, a colleague wrote a recommendation to Princeton for one of his students. When she was accepted, she was so thrilled, she hugged him in front of the class. And then the whispers started. Soon, he was informed that a different girl was saying that he had made advances toward her. And then another. He was asked to go on sabbatical while the rumors were investigated. And eventually, he was brought up before the board and fired. And 6 weeks later, his wife filed for divorce. It's a modern-day Salem.
So you were afraid to talk to Alyssa or to anyone about her?
I did finally speak with her. This is her third story. The last one. In it, she finally wrote his name, Chris Manahan. Now, whether this Chris is real or imagined, I don't know.
And you held on to this because?
She wouldn't take it back. And it was then that I asked her if she needed to talk about something, I would put her in touch with someone who could help her. But she just shook her head and walked away. That's all I could do.
Yeah, hi. Is Cynthia there? Oh, hey. This is Andy Sipowicz. Remember from... Yeah. Yeah, how's it going? I heard you moved back to the city, and how's that going? Good. So I was thinking maybe I'd treat you to a better late than never welcome to New York dinner, or lunch, whatever you're amenable to. And, well, could you hold on a second? Let me just check my calendar. Well, hey, you know what? Actually, I do have an opening tonight, so I guess that would make it dinner, right? Yeah. No, go ahead. You take that call, and I'll see you there at 8. Same spot? Yeah, you remember how to get there? Okay, yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, boy. Theo. John, I'm gonna need to ask you a big favor.
Name it.
You think you could squeeze in a little trim later? Huh?
Sure.
Thanks. Yeah, Desmond. Hey, how you doing? Andy Sipowicz. Listen, your daughter, she's a babysitter, right? Wow. Law school, huh? Time sure flies, huh?
Hey,
Man, you'll be back in an hour.
you Chris Manahan?
Yeah, why?
Come on down. We need you to come with us, answer some questions.
About what?
We'll tell you when you get down here.
No, I ain't moving until I know what this is about.
You want to take the express?
Whoa!
Get down here.
I want to know what this is about.
Well, you done something you need to be worried about, Chris?
No.
Then let's go have a friendly conversation.
Let's have it here.
Now get your ass in the car. So maybe you did do something you need to be worried about.
Last time I got in the back of one of those, I went away for 2 years.
You mean for that rape you did in Coney Island?
Which was a railroad. 2 years because they took that skanky cheese bag story over mine.
Yeah, right. Get going, girl.
Ever thought about just saying the heck with it and taking this all down with clippers?
No.
So, a date, I guess. I wasn't listening, but I couldn't help but hear. I hope you see the difference.
Yeah, you know, it's time to get back up on the horse, I figure.
Detective, I'm just gonna put this out there, okay?
Okay.
I could babysit for Theo if you're stuck.
Well, I'll tell you, I actually I got a couple of calls out, and you know, I figure I'll give them first crack at it since I called them first.
Sure. But if no one's available, I'd be more than happy to do it.
Well, that's nice of you, John.
I babysit for my nephews quite often, and they're right around Theo's age.
Okay, well, I'll consider that, and if it comes down to it, we'll see where we're at. But I'm pretty sure I got somebody lined up.
Just putting it out there as a friend.
Okay, look at that. That's just great. That looks real good there. Real good. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Hey, nothing on Diego, but he sure got a rep out there as a tough customer.
He'll turn up.
So meantime, do we kick Mauricio, see if he leads us to him?
Be some pain in the ass tailing a homeless guy.
I'm just a little worried that this Nicholas, his testimony won't stand up.
That's a concern, yeah.
Even though we saw the whole thing go down, he can name the players, and he has no hidden agenda, it all goes out the window because he takes an occasional reality break.
All right, listen, we keep Mauricio in the system, let him know we mean business, and then we yank him out tomorrow, see if he's feeling a little boxed in and ready to deal.
I'm also a little worried that maybe one of the reasons this Mauricio is so cocky about going in is that he's gonna put the word out on Nicholas.
Also a concern.
I'm gonna go talk to the desk sergeant and try and snag Nicholas's cell downstairs. It's supposed to be freezing tonight anyway.
Do you know Alyssa Lipton?
Oh, hell, now what she's saying.
How do you know her?
We've talked a couple times.
About what?
Nuclear fusion. Oh, we talked.
You flirt with her?
Yeah, because that's what you do with a flirt. You flirt. So, yeah.
Lose the tone, Chris.
You're saying she flirted with you?
She would ask me if she could feel my bicep, for God's sake. I'm not supposed to talk to that? I'm not made of stone.
That why you raped her like that girl in Coney Island?
Raped Alyssa? No way.
But you did have sex.
Listen, this chick would hang around, watch me work, ask me if her skirt was too short. It was like something you read in form. I'm not kidding. I tried to resist, but this girl came on to me like coffee, hot and strong. I mean, I'm a man.
You're not made of stone.
That's my point exactly.
So you had sex with Alyssa Lipton?
I told her to run along. I told her more times than most guys would have. But she always came by.
Yes or no? Did you have sex?
Yes, okay?
You know how old she is?
Yeah, 18.
15.
Get out. She told me she was 18.
She's 18. Why are you resisting so much? Tell her to get lost.
That's a good question, you know, and I don't got an answer for that top of my head.
15 makes it statutory rape, so it doesn't matter what your side is. 15 makes you a scumbag rapist of little girls and puts you front and center for what happened last night.
What do you mean, what happened last night?
Alyssa Lipton was strangled to death.
Whoa.
We found a body this morning across the street from your building.
That's what all those cops were over there for? That was Alyssa dead over there? Okay, now hear this. I ain't seen that chick in 2 weeks. And last night, I was at a buddy of mine's bachelor party in Jersey City. I passed out at Ron's place after. I just made it back for the oil delivery at noon today. I got 20 other guys who'll tell you. The bartenders will tell you. All night, all morning, there were people all around. I'll do a DNA thing. I'll take a lie detector. I did not kill that girl. No way.
So you got that cell lined up for Nicholas. That's good.
Yeah, hopefully we can fit his card in. Otherwise, it's plan B. What's up?
Hey, you free tonight to watch Theo, maybe?
No, Andy, I'm going out to dinner with my sister.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got a date?
It's just a little something I gotta do.
What about Katie?
No, because, yeah, it is the date I'm going on, and it just wouldn't be right.
Well, I wished I could help you out, Andy.
Gay John offered. That's my luck in a nutshell.
What's wrong with John babysitting?
He's gay. That's what's wrong with it.
I mean, come on, Andy. How long you known him?
A long time, and he's been gay every day of it.
Yeah, but this is John, though. I trust my life with John.
Yeah, well, so would I, but I am talking about trusting him with my 5-year-old boy.
Andy, he's gay. He's not a child molester. You can trust John to be alone with Theo.
So you'd let him sit with your kid if you had one?
In a New York minute.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, did Diane say anything to you?
She said it ended. That's all she said.
Oh, I really screwed it up, Andy. Had my chance with her, and I screwed it up.
Nobody screwed nothing up. It didn't take. That happens.
I felt like a kid around her. Acted like a kid. All clingy. I was out of my head. Come on, I need some help getting that cart downstairs.
Hey, I don't gotta worry about you, right?
No.
Just remember, the first thing you don't want to do is let what happened make you start not wanting to be here.
So this Manahan, he alibied out?
Yeah, bachelor party in Jersey City all day yesterday and last night.
He raped this girl, though. Read her essays.
If it makes you feel any better, you can ruin his day and lock him up. But once it gets to my desk, no complainant, no complaint.
Great.
He did time for sexual assault 2 years ago.
One more log on the fire shows he raped this girl.
Does he owe any more time?
His parole ended 6 months ago.
You know what you can do? Check and see if he registered as a sex offender yet in his current address. If he hasn't, I can make a meal out of that.
We checked. He registered.
Then I recommend voiding the arrest.
Call central booking, void the arrest, and kick him.
Well, let someone else be the bearer of his good news. Your accuser can't confront you because someone else murdered her. So go forth, rapist, and prosper.
I'll kick him.
I'll help.
And I'll call central booking. Then I'll go home and check in with my youngest, find out what she's learning in school.
I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do.
People are saying good things about you.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
Keep it up.
I will.
You call them? They tell you? 15, 16 shots at least I did.
Beat it.
I can go?
Funny you sound surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm validated.
Well, because you got away with raping a 15-year-old girl?
That ain't what happened.
No, that is what happened, Chris. And you should start making tracks while your luck's still good.
Later. Now what? We done?
Now we're done.
Oh, can I take a message? Hold on 1 second. Here he is.
Zipwitz. Oh, yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so you got my message? Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling back. Maybe next time, right? Mm-hmm. All right, John, I'll take you up on it.
You sure?
Yeah. Like, 7:30.
Only if you're 100% comfortable, Detective. Because the whole idea is you being comfortable when you go out so you can have a good time.
No, I'm comfortable. Really. And grateful.
7:30.
7:30.
Joanna? Hi. Hey. Come on. Over here.
Do you think you either keep a promise all the way or you don't?
I think that if you break a trust, it has to be for a very good reason.
But if you agreed to keep someone's secret if they kept yours no matter what, then maybe there's no good reason.
Did you make a pact like that with Alyssa?
We said no matter what. But we never talked if one of us ever, died.
That doesn't mean you're going back on a promise. A true friend would try to help her now. That's a good reason. The only one.
Alyssa said that her and Mr. Jessup, they were together. But if anyone found out, it would have been beyond bad for him, for his job and everything.
How long had that been going on?
I guess a month or so.
Were they having sex?
She said they did it in his car the first few times. But then they went to this place, Clement House, like a hotel. She liked that a lot better.
I'm really glad you came back, Joanna.
Now that she's dead, having secrets seems even wronger now. I hope she's not mad at me.
I'm sure she's not. I wouldn't be.
My stuff's all wiggly because it's free. Well, almost.
So anything you need, there'll be someone around. And here's your pizza. You got a whole pie all to yourself.
Felt this all coming before it was there, like a storm, like a dog before a storm. I just shook and shook. And...
Hey, don't be scared. It's all gonna work out.
The door. I won't make it if they close the door.
All right, how about this? Huh? That all right? All right, I'll make sure the officer knows to keep it open. Here's your pie.
Here you go. That's for you. It's a magnet. That belongs to you now.
Well, I'll put this up on my fridge, and it's gonna stay there.
Oh, really? Well, okay, if you think so.
Have a good night.
I know that's true. It is. It is. Wait, shake on it, right? Shake on it. You're one of the good people.
You are too, Nicholas. Just hang in there best you can.
We appreciate you coming in.
Did that third paper I gave you of hers help at all with that? What's his name? Chris Monahan?
Yeah, that's his name.
We picked up Chris as a result.
Oh. Well, that's great to hear. I'm glad I could help.
Except Chris didn't kill her.
That's conclusive.
That is.
But you said something about me looking at some pictures.
Well, not some. Just one.
Okay, that's my license photo.
The evening shift desk clerk at the Clemens House Hotel ID'd you from that picture. Plus, witnesses put you and Alyssa in and out of a room there.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay. I would meet Alyssa at that hotel sometimes. And yes, we were intimate. I did not kill that girl.
You're not talking to a bunch of 15-year-olds here, Mr. Jessup.
I think maybe I need to talk to a lawyer.
No question. You can do that. But you ask for a lawyer, and we're out of it. Next thing you know, you get dragged through a long trial. Your face is all over the news. Your wife and kids, they're in the news. Inmates, you'll be bunking with one day. They'll know you, and you'll be marked. And they won't care what the real story is. They'll just know you as the guy they saw on the 6 o'clock news who was convicted of raping and killing a 15-year-old.
Or you can hold off on a lawyer and work with us, keeping it as private as possible.
Alyssa's friend said you were both deeply in love with each other. And when that's the case, it can be called crime of passion. Use it.
She had her sights set on me. The long looks, hanging around after class, following me out to the car, pressing notes into my hand. And I warned her. I told her this was inappropriate, but that was like fuel to her. Finally...
And then you couldn't let her go.
She couldn't let me go. Wouldn't.
So you got angry with her?
I got scared. The phone calls, the threatening notes left under my wiper blade, coming to my house, wanting to talk to my wife. You know, I have young children, for God's sake. I saw my life unraveling.
And you killed Alyssa to shut her up.
No, I agreed to see her, and I pleaded with her. She would not listen, and I raised my fist to shock her, to scare her, to let her know that I was serious, to leave me alone. And she just started screaming, and I grabbed her neck. And I guess I must have blacked out at that point. I don't remember much after that.
Do you have a history of blackouts, or was this a one-time deal?
And this Chris Manahan, who raped Alyssa, set this whole nightmare in motion. What happens to him?
Let's worry about what happens to you.
No, I'm warm. I have socks on, too.
Yeah, but you should put this on, too. I don't think you should be in just pajamas.
I'm fine.
No. Your babysitter's name... Theo, just listen to Daddy, okay? Your babysitter is named John, and he works with Daddy, and he's a good guy.
Will John play Car Crash Paula?
Listen up, son. Now, John's a friend, and I wouldn't have him babysit you if he wasn't. But the same rule applies to John as everybody else when I'm not around. Now, what's that rule?
Nobody treats me bad.
Nobody. And if they ever did...
I tell you.
That's right.
Will John play Car Crash Paula?
Well, John doesn't strike me as a gearhead somehow. John?
Detective?
Come on in. This is Theo. This is John from work.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Theo. I've heard so many great things about you. Now, I brought you a gift, but I'm going to give it to your dad because I'm sure he's told you never to take anything directly from a stranger. Anybody ever wants to give something to you, they see your dad first. Here, Dad.
Please. Yes.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's my first time sitting for Theo present.
John, can we play Car Crash Pile-Up?
Is Dad okay with Car Crash Pile-Up?
Yeah, Dad's okay with it. I'm sorry. That's the last time I check in.
Don't apologize for that.
Well, this is the first time I've been out since the last time that we were out, and it's my first time away from my little guy in a while.
You check in as often as you want.
And he's got a new sitter tonight, so that's why I keep checking in, because he's new, the sitter. I'll stop with all that now.
You're an attentive, loving father. Stop thinking that's not attractive.
Okay, but right now, from here on out, you and me are enjoying dinner, which I'd like to say I'm glad you were able to be here with this short notice and everything.
Oh, yeah. My calendar's very full. Ordinarily, you'd have to get in line.
No, I'm lucky it worked out.
Well, I don't get out much, Andy. I'm the lucky one.
Nah.
If I do go out, it's to a reading by one of our authors or by an author we might want to work with or just an author I like. Otherwise, I'd just be home in bed with a book.
Well, that's because those are the things you like to do, so you do them. It's not because you don't have other options. Attractive woman like you.
Andy.
I'm lucky that you were free tonight, and I'm glad that you moved back into the city.
I could say nice things about you, too.
Well, hey, don't feel any pressure on that or nothing.
I could. My Uncle Eddie told me some things to start with.
Gibson? Eddie did?
Well, I asked him to, but yeah. I won't say what all he told me, but it was all good stuff, rest assured.
You ever been to the Empire State Building?
Once, but God, years ago.
You want to go after this? I mean, see if anything's changed?
Sure. But is it even open?
Well, if not, I'll tin us in.
Really?
It's my key to the city. It can really come in handy a night like this.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Không. Hay sao lá mày? 27. Ai à. Perfect. Này có 69 nữa, chôn tao. Chôn không. Continue without account consumer. What the hell? Dạo này. Thế nữa. Chôn tao. Bay trời, bay cao. Chú thích music. Và là bay cao. Thứ hai. Mọi ba. Bay cao lên còn cao. Trời, cái đấy. Lên cao như khoan cờ. Thứ 2, 1, 2, 3. Và nó vậy. Yes sir. Not now. Good. Rồi. May quá, không phải xác nhận. Anh như con sẽ không bên đợi. Xong ông ran even. Mèo go. Mèo go. Trời nó vậy. Ồ, chết rồi. Ok. Rồi thấy ơi, trở lại đây. Cái binh điều khiển. Rồi. Chôn tao không? không hiểu lấy hết đồ hay sao đánh. Dùng lời cả, tôi đánh đổi với những người bạn, tôi đánh đổi với cả hạnh phúc, mua một cười tạm. Của riêng tao, tao lo như mưa chỉ trời xuống, bắt tay lên phát chế chiêm bao. Tôi được mời uống, ông tình quan tân, dạ, tao tình con số, dạ, tình tình yêu, đêm ra đi, như một cơn gió. Đó. Rồi, 49 rồi, 50 triệu của thầy, đây rồi. Mà không có 50 triệu ra, lẻ dừng đó gì, Epic thôi cũng được, Epic thôi là binh chi linh không? Được phong bạt, đón bảo ảnh, giờ cái vào cảnh, tốt như cần thiết. Không nói, tập chỉ quan sát, làm lấp lánh cho mọi người giác, binh. Tao còn làm năm khác, gành cơm khá dễ khi ta vượt lên, nhưng mà lúc ấy thì đã quá trễ. Binh 50 triệu rồi, bay màu cho một nốt nhạc. Binh quá hay, cách tiêu tiền trong mai anh nhầm với blog rồi bữa cạnh có sao bay ít nhỉ? À 74 rồi của riêng tao lọ những người chưa rơi xuống tại vật trẻ chiêm bao để mời uống con người tưởng họ sống họ không rồi với sân có những trần tục đặc công thuần tục nhưng vấy bẩn đục mày cầm lục giờ black cả tấm mặt mày thì black cả dưới hai được cái trách tao phận của tuần hoàn với cái bần hàn để làm chắp tay lạy Phật để không vì tham ngược của con được khóc được người vì quan đỏ da vàng bởi quan lăng Việt Nam binh cầu nguyện Amen Ajinomoto rồi cục gì ấy Epic rồi hay mày hay Epic 14k chứ là tiền đấy nhầm tao 14k Mèo đáng nhờ xứng đáng nhờ một sự đánh đổi đấy có thấy không có đánh đổi với những người bạn ai nhắn đấy như Hồng Tuấn không có khăn thôi mới nay gặp mấy ông bảo vệ lò hết đâu cái xứ thì em không cần đâu không muốn được yêu em không nói điều em trai kêu em muốn nó chiều mà em nói phải nó nước không muốn được màu cái gì không em chỉ tao sai chỗ rồi không có vé xong lúc tao về là mấy ông khác đéo giải thích được may mấy ông vẫn chua về tại tao bảo lần đầu rồi kiếm 50 mil lại sự quay 50 mà sướng tay ấy nhở đúng à nhiệt rồi đấy bắt đầu zone 7 rồi quay đây còn bỏ lên huy với anh nhanh nhỉ được đây với anh nhanh còn nào em bắt em
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত
এটা কি উপলক্ষে
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন তারপরে বলতেছি
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Nó được chọn lại và nó có thực tại. Cho con broccoli. Thằng mà thằng red 2 rồi, chấm giáo được mình nêu điên xuân đào sầu cười à 34 rồi chắc đủ nhỉ, phải không? 71 gì đắt dê. Sẽ đảm ra giúp đi xét xong về lá rồi 2 chấm lỗ chấm tỷ phát ở đây 150 17 cơ rồi có anime mới à xong anime mới nét đầu tiên thì về đầu mặt vào ít chửi về điểm chi được mất cả số điểm chi bài địa tí cho Netflix à đây 400 tàu cho nó bro lui dạ trôn wow giờ xin vô ê xét mượn hình nhân tế mạng đây đi để còn quá sẽ dâng lại rồi tầm mặc thì chọn không mình check đi yes broccoli muscle phần mới à em phần mới mà million ray là blue à người có tìm tàu em series à trốn chạy farm 200 một bú cái game mới thầy mới sửa xịn và xò xoái xong bú hoàn tiền thì xong pháp mới ấy. Đánh xong rất đủ tiền rồi nên chỉ tháng vào thằng này đây, gần lại thổi phát trên luôn đây vào thổi phát trên luôn mà mình ra có Ani thằng tài khát lắm thằng tài khát Ani lắm phải khát đấy bro phải khát Ani đấy Salad. Ở đây xin cái một cái thùng nước mát em đã chuẩn bị sao? Nhầm. 10k7 5k5 mà từng cái hòm sẽ có chỉ số khác nhau. Chờ giờ rác này ngon, màu xanh. Mày yes. Yes, gọc lùi 201 ở 195 ở đây ba. Làm cho tiền tỏi lấy kia. Một tỏi mấy tầm tỏi 6 tỏi 7 vậy. Đây cái một xịn nhất. Làm ê, phát minh cho tỏi. Chăm chỉ vào những góc pet này. Hai 3,5k nếu thì bớt mình bỏ 32k rưỡi trồn nhất chịu rồi. Cái rebirth sao cái này rebirth token chôn rồi là sao dễ hiểu sự bên kia sự tanh ấy mà con Ari thổi sự đau ấy con con Lia thổi qua trên luôn mà mà phát chết Ari càng đấy khó đấy phát chết Ari rồi khó Kathleen mà Kathleen kia bắn phát ở đâu. Thôi cảm ơn vì đã đến. Yes sir. OP đã được 6,9 giờ. Chuồn lâu nhỉ. 52 phút rồi. Đếm lại số tiếng ấy. 1 tiếng kia nữa là 13 tiếng rưỡi, rồi nhập 3 tiếng rưỡi, 8 cộng 13, 83 là bao nhiêu? Còn 8 tiếng cộng 13 tiếng, 83 1, 1 là 5, 16, 61 tiếng rưỡi, bây giờ 61 tiếng rưỡi nhé, 61 tiếng rưỡi, 61 tiếng rưỡi ở đây đi, ngày 6 tháng 7 thì sẽ là ngày 7 tháng 7 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi 64 tiếng 45 64 tiếng 45 68 tiếng 69 tiếng đi 69 tiếng này 70 tiếng
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো ভেবেছিলাম কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবন সঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি
পথে চলতে চলতে কথা বলতে বলতে কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম
মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব, এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Rồi xong nhiệm vụ đây. Cút thật đấy này thầy khóa lại. Mày nhờn good landing. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn và chỉ. Binh và chi. Linh và linh. Binh chi linh. Hỗ trợ để cho cút. Khảm bảo thạch à. Khổng lồ tí hoan. What the hell? Thế đi. Cứ thế đi. Ô, what the hell? Cái gì đây? Trốn đâu? Không đeo lối được. Ok. Trốn bro. Không chưa có đồ rồi. Mày xin ra mà trốn tao. Mấy chấm là xin ra 51 à? Còn 9 phút nữa thanh xong chỉ còn là đeo ấy. Bình. Mèo 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 bay lên cao như con cao. Bay lên cao như con cao. Ui khỏe đấy. Bài này khỏe đét. Chịu rồi. Tao đi Lê Cô nhảy lên đéo em đánh. 74 máu à, xin ra rồi. Sự là Vinh Chi và Linh ấy. Ô cái gì đấy? Ấn thuật sĩ à? Tam hợp là rồi. À kêu. Rồi không ai tranh bài. Hay cút. Cút ngay. Rồi xong. Thread 2 à? Asia lắp ấn định mệnh, găng tay, gang bảo thạch với cả một cái sojin là xong rồi. Giờ thêm đồ cho Syndra này, Syndra rồi. Là thiếu đồ Syndra mới là vấn đề chứ. Đi chợ nhặt thôi, đi chợ giờ sẽ cần gì trước, giờ mình sẽ cần một cái cung hoặc là một cái mũ phù thủy ngay lập tức. À thằng đánh bộ khởi đầu à? Cũng ghê. Mai thắng. Sau 15 giây thì Mai thắng. 453 củ mà anh chưa đủ tiền, anh thiếu cận 250 củ nữa. 254 củ. Sợ đất vào đó đấy. Nhặt thêm chi chút năng lượng cho binh. Mà lên cao như con cao. Wow. Cút rồi. Ui xin ra. Nhưng mà lại là một cái đai máu. Rồi mất cái cung thôi lấy xin ra. Đây một con xin ra thứ hai. Thôi kệ đi. Bây giờ là Pandora lõi sau. Vua rồi. Chắc thế. Còn đồ cho on nhở. Đéo đánh on nữa thành thằng Red 3 đấy. Nhưng mà on nhảy đồ. Nào kẹt thôi. Quên mất. I'm sorry bro. Là bối quỷ thư. Mình lắp lại một trước nhỉ. 2 Cinderella. Giờ sẽ phải lên 6 đến 7 nha. Wow. Trốn không thấy. Trốn nhỉ? Trốn điếc. Là ông à? Không ai được trình bày. Bình. Cái đánh thần rừng thần thoại vậy. Trốn tao. Thần tài à? Mấy thần tài cơ? Một thằng này, một thần mà một ấn thôi mà. Mà đánh khỏe bài vậy. Trốn tao. Mấy thần tài đánh bài khỏe vậy. What the hell? Không có thăng hoa chắc cút. Chịu rồi. Biết đấy, biết đép mà. Kinh khủng ấy. Sao với 35 mà vẫn còn tận 48 máu. Sự anh hay sự kinh khủng đép ấy. Có mấy vàng cho 5 vàng cũng đuổi. Rồi xong. Cái gì cơ? Cái gì cơ? Nhà thế lắp cái này cho thằng Red bình.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে।
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি সিআইডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। হ্যাঁ আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম ভইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইট কর।
শর্ত বিয়ে
ভাই, যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Cái đấy, một cái phòng penthouse, tòa tầng cao nhất. Penthouse. Như cái đá này. Broccoli. Ui, thế mày không gọi tao? Ông marketing à? Không marketing. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Mày bác chuẩn không? Gì broccoli. Sắp sinh rồi. Rồi có mỗi cọc thần tài nữa xong hết. Thần tài. Thần tài vì không đánh à? Hả? Lấy bài nữa vậy? Tao chưa có nói 1 lấy 3 nữa. Vừa vào game có lượng bị đá mà. Hiểu các đồng. Em hiểu khắc đờm vào. Tuấn nói luôn khắc đờm phát lưỡng. Cả ngày bãi đờm còn vào câu chuyện của anh. Vâng. Bài cầu không lấy à? Gì mồm có gì trắng trắng là bạch hầu đấy.
broccoli. Nó quá thơ kia thần tài không? Đừng có ấn thần tài. Cái đấy là vàng không phải thần tài. Đấy luôn. 5 cái quan 5 tiền à? Vừa không check được Trần có cường từ đâu.
Vừa chắc được.
Vừa lấy lúc Trần nói check thì đéo được. Đấy từ đầu tao không check. Bây giờ vừa Trần nói đéo check được. Carry. Đâu thần tài tao đâu. Ủa. Làm sao broccoli. Vai thuật vua. Vua. Bị đá nó xịn vậy cứ dương ơi. Tên giả lắm vương quý nhân. Mất tiêu, chuồn búa à? Quý không chịu được thì gót à?
Đây đây, một gót tiếp đi.
Chuồn mà. Chuồn búa à?
Rồi
Quý
cái
à?
này chịu rồi.
Hả? Đi tập gym. Đi tập gym sao? Đi tập gym, đi tập gym. Đi tập gym. Nè. Có tập tay sau không sao? Tập sau không đau đâu. Lúc ấy vào mà nhưng mà không đau. Ôi trời ơi, chọn nhầm rồi. Ai? Một quay cắm mà. Ba lần à? 3 lần à? Đúng không? 30 giây. Ba mươi tiếng à? Để chơi nữa, bài nhất quyết chơi. Nếu mà có một con thần tài nào chứ, chôn búa à? Chán quá. Quỷ nhỉ. Rồi không phải. À à à. Đâu. Có gì mới đâu. Có giáo ở chơi ngoài. Cái này à? Sáng không, sáng nay đây, sáng nay tao vào lúc mà chưa ai vào Discord ấy. Thì Jenny Nguyễn ngồi một mình trong Discord. Gì? Mà mình trong Discord mà. Nó quỷ mà. Cái lúc đấy có khi chưa ngủ ấy. Anh nói thật, cái lúc đấy, cái lúc anh vào lúc sáng ấy có khi chưa ngủ. Không mà số 5 mà. Mày đi. Dân tộc à? Udah belok kan? Bố à? Chúng ta phải phóng ngoài cái chỗ mà có phải cái chỗ mà ga tàu kiểu chỗ ngay ga tàu ở trung tâm thằng bạn anh ở đấy mà, thằng anh cũng ở đấy. Nhà nó ở ngay đối nhà không, thằng Hải không, nhà nó ở ngay ga tàu luôn, nó vừa bước xuống ga phát là nhà Đỗ Ngọc Anh. Thằng áo thằng Doanh khác, thằng Doanh ở Hưng Yên mà, đấy ở Hưng Yên mà broccoli. Thế kêu hồi sinh luôn à? Chuẩn không? Ôi ôi đây. Không mà. Cô hôm qua Cali cầu thủ 20 sao. Bạn là con gái à? Xinh lắm để em chi à Tuấn, xinh lắm để em chi. Này ông. Mày có thế gì tao biết từ à? Bố. Em không trò thôi à? Ơi, không muốn nhắc lại à? Không muốn nhắc lại à? Em biết gì? Gớm.